afternoon. Good afternoon. How are we? How are we today? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the main events of the evening. You know how elite they are, by the way, them two brothers. The UFC one is so much better than the boxing one, though. The Let's Get Ready to Rumble guy. There's my feeling of the day. There is my feeling of the day. The UFC guy's elite, absolutely elite. He's so good, so good. Right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the stream. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're doing fantastic today. It is Thursday afternoon, which means we are going to play some division rivals. But mainly, what I actually kind of wanted to do in today's stream, if I'm honest with you, is talk FC24, really. There's a lot of, obviously, frustration in the community right now. People not enjoying things and kind of... I always get told, you know, oh, there's not enough creators that talk about the problems. And I think one of the issues that we have is that you talk, nothing changes. So you're just speaking into the abyss, right? So that's why I don't tend to like talk too much. Because look, game's not great. Yeah, we know it. I'm just here to provide content and try and enjoy it the best way that I can. But I thought today we'll delve into that side of the world a little bit more, have a little bit of a chat, see what's what, see what everyone's thinking, and then kind of go from there, really. So Tanti, good afternoon to you. Eli, Martin, how are we? Rory, Walker, Charlie, Pyro, San, Papa, Nismo, how are you, mate? George, Mednerd. This video game is not real life. This should be a fun, enjoyable experience. I would completely agree with that, Nismo. It should be a fun, enjoyable experience. It is a video game. It shouldn't be real life. But where do you feel the game is sitting into right now? How are you there, George? Well, hello, Scottish Gamer. I feel like the competitive side should be weak and division rivals being the competitive mode is bad because it's what you play mainly. Yeah, but neither of them are competitive, Nismo. Neither of them are competitive. Like, in terms of a... Can you become a pro from either of them? No. You know, so I don't actually think there is a competitive mode, really. Hello, Spesh. Nice to see you, mate. Hello, Dan. Hello, Johnny. Anyone want to give each other free for team pursuit or some free dubs? Hello, Toad. Dog, all okay? Yeah, Key's all right. He's got another checkup on Monday again. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Have I watched? No, Spesh. I don't watch anyone else's content, mate, so I don't have a clue. But I just saw that Tony in our Discord was having a bit of a back and forth with someone. And then, so this is what I said to Tony, because he said he was very glad to see Nick call it out today. He says it's completely awful, but it seems no one wants to speak about it. So I replied back to Tony saying, because I think you forget that most creators know if we make a video, provide very valid feedback, make the complaints, and it just goes into the void. No matter what we say, EA don't care. So eventually, most creators, like myself, we just get on with it because I don't want to spend my time complaining, ranting, making 1 hour videos explaining everything that is wrong with the game, which is wrong, you know, like it's truth, and then to see nothing change. So instead, we have two choices: crack on with it, or dip out of the FC creation world, which is a lot of creators lean towards more. Hence why some of the big guns are doing well with other content outside of FC. And also, people do provide feedback privately instead of publicly, because obviously you said like, I don't know why everyone doesn't like call them out. And it's like, well, not everyone makes public videos, but provide feedback kind of directly. And then I said, I'll tell you what, we'll chat about it on today's stream, really. We'll see what's what, you know. We'll see what's what. I'm doing well, Lewis. How are you, my friend? Got to say, I'm enjoying the game, ATM. Probably winning 2 for every lost. Drawing Division 4, playing good football. Dog went up the groomers today. Felt strange, having peace for once, yeah. He did a rant this morning about Hero Series dying. I think Modern Warfare 3, GTA and Fortnite will take a lot of the play base soon. I'll read that again. He did a rant this morning about EAFC is dying. Hang on, sorry. Newbie, thank you so much for 26 months at tier 1. I think they're both very good cards. I think if you've got untradeable Kelly Smith, I'd rather use Kelly Smith. But are you spending the money on those icons? How are you doing it, Newbie? Hello, Marcus. Hello, Milan. Hello, Noah. Hello, Zubro. Good afternoon to you. Pat Hansen out of my 85 pack. Hey, let's go. Let's go. So he did a rant this morning about how EAFC is dying. I think Modern Warfare 3, GTA and Fortnite will take a lot of player base soon. So I was taking a look a few days ago, Spesh. I think, you know, Nick is right in that sense of that. I wouldn't say it's dying because it has the same pattern each year, right? Where people really get hyped for the game, and then within a month or so it dips off. You know, I was looking at like the average daily viewers on Twitch for FC24, and it was like 85,000 3 weeks ago, and then now it's like 55,000. So it's like a 30,000 drop off already. But that's very similar to last year's kind of drop off. This is how I feel, I think, with the game and what happens. Let's play through first. I have 100,000 coins. What's the best way to use it? Upgrade your team, Parab. Who are you looking at upgrading, mate? Nice to see you, mate. Afternoon, JTFC. Yeah, exactly, Anthony. Exactly. Jay, thank you so much for 6 months of your Prime. That is very, very kind of you, bro. I appreciate that massively, mate. I hope you're doing well. Good afternoon, Willow. Issues. There's loads of issues on PC, Jay. I really feel for the PC players. I've seen a lot of complaints with it. So, yeah, a lot of people do have rants every year, William, but that's because, you know, a lot of their points are valid. That's the thing, right? Which kind of comes into it. Right, so where was I? So, this is the way I feel, Spesh. Let's grab 10 FC players, okay? Just 10 normal FC players. 8 of them have probably been playing for the last 5 years. I think people slowly start to get a bit bored of the repetitive same sort of content. As in, you load up a team, you know, you start your team, maybe you do an RTG, maybe you trade. Oh, it's a new promo on Friday. Oh, let's do this SBC. Oh, let's do this objective. Oh, let's get our 7 wins in rivals. Oh, let's play foot champs. And then rinse and repeat. Like, it is the same each week in, each week out. And that's not a problem. You know, that isn't a problem, that it's the same each week. You know, the core structure is there. That's how I feel. I don't think that's a problem. Where the issue then comes into it is, what's the point of engaging in said content if people aren't enjoying the actual video game, which is the gameplay? And this is where I think EA are never going to get it right, and the community is never going to be happy, because everyone wants different things. Everyone wants different things. And, you know, you can argue, 71 depth and this automatic AI press from 46 depth and above is killing the game. And then the cutbacks. But then if it's not cutbacks, it's going to be travellas. If it's not travellas, it's going to be reverse elasticos in the 18-yard box. Like, everyone, there's always going to be these go-to ways, right? You're never going to get this complete sort of balanced football game. And that is on EA to try and replicate that. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think what EA are trying to do is dabble in the realism, simulation, you know, side of the game, and then the arcade game. And it's leaning, you know, they're kind of in between and floating in between. And I don't think that's very good. And then, obviously, the majority of their money that they get is obviously from packs. And how do you make sure that people that keep buying packs, it's you try and make the game players even, as balanced as possible, in the sense of person that's in Division 4 doesn't want to just keep getting destroyed every game. So the AI try and assist you. You know, the defensive AI, people will say defending's harder. In the 1v1, in the manual jockey, yeah, it's harder. But the defensive AI is ridiculously broken. Van Dijk covers out lanes, he gets into blocks that you don't even control. So then they kind of introduce that side of thing as well, you know. People interested in tiki-taka can't play it in any meta. I mean, you can if you get tiki-taka plus playstyles, but you don't really have that right now, do you? There's not enough good cards with the tiki-taka plus playstyles, really. How you doing, Greg? You well? Nice to see you, mate. Worth noting, content creators only make about 1% of the player base. Majority of people, yeah, and I think that's true as well, George. You know, like, the majority of the core player base, the actual ones that just load up every now and then, maybe by some points here and there, from what I kind of gauge, don't mind this video game, you know? Madden viewing figures have plummeted too. I don't know. Our kid don't keep an eye on Madden, mate. I don't keep an eye on Madden. I feel like the recovery speed on defenders is insane. Blanc feels like Usain Bolt. I do and I don't. Sometimes I burst away from players and I'm like, whoa, they're rapid. And then you get like defenders catching up. It's a bit inconsistent for me on them, you know? Well, I enjoy playing EFC on Monday with not so many players on the server, so more servers will improve the gameplay. I don't think that it's as simple as that though, Franz. I think we've always had this kind of discussion, haven't we, about servers and, you know, you can enjoy it at this time and then you can't enjoy it that time. Like, I don't think that's ever going to be a thing that they're going to get right or fix, you know? I haven't looked at him yet, Ludicrous, but from a quick look, he looks okay. It's just that everyone goes wide and cut back. Yeah, but this is what I don't understand. What's the problem with that? Because, as I've said, if it's not cutbacks, it's going to be something else. Like, when people say, I don't like the cutbacks, I don't want the cutbacks, okay, what do you want then? Like, because unfortunately, football will always have a quote-unquote meta, even in the real life game. But like, you go and watch City, man, they drive cutbacks all the time. Like, what do we want? You know, what do we want? Afternoon, Ali. I stopped complaining about the game. I simply stopped playing and buying packs because the game doesn't entertain me. It irritates me. So I stopped playing. So I know that EA don't care about my points, my friend. And that is the right way to go about it, Lewis. If you don't like the game, don't play it and don't support it. Simple as that. Really? You're not forced to play a video game. Like, it's a video game. If you don't enjoy it, if you really, really dislike it and it makes you sad and you don't enjoy it, do something else with your time. Life's too short, man. Life's too short. In past years, I'd agree that the casual enjoy FIFA. This year, I don't believe it's true. I think everyone's in the same boat. The game is not enjoyable. But why, Armin? What's different this year? What's so different this year that you think makes it so much worse, in your opinion, mate? It's boring and predictable, going down the wing. Okay, but this is what I don't understand, Nismo. If it's boring and predictable and people are going down the wing, it's easy to defend then. Advance defend, shoulder barge. Use partial team press, cover off the cutbacks. Don't give them up the wing. Do you know what the opponent's going to do over and over and over and over and over again? You can defend it, no? You can defend it, no? I really enjoyed this game. In my opinion, it's my favourite game. I find it very challenging, and that's what I want. I'm throwing out playing the meta this year and just building fun teams. I'd rather concede to a cutback, at least have a chance to defend it, rather than a Trevado outside the box where you can't do anything. You can do goalkeeper movement. You know, it's not completely out there, right? But you're doing squad reviews today? Nah, not today, mate. Buseo, chill on the caps, my friend. Chill on the caps, mate. Not when your centre-back moves back at least last second so his attacker can get in. Partial team press, Anthony. You know? Interested in talking to viewers about what we chatted about, Alex? What was that, Lee? My friend, what was that, mate? Is there a new patch? Yeah, it came out today, mate. Afternoon, Mango. How are you, mate? Yo, for me, the content is pretty good, but the gameplay is where it's lacking. The 71 depth needs a fix, where at least the fitness levels drop. Could agree with that. Attacking AI needs to be buffed. They need to increase servers to keep gameplay consistent. But this is the thing, Fuzz. 71 depth. Look, so it's 46 depth is the problem, not 71 depth. But 46 depth and above, and then obviously you get the auto offside trap at 71. 44 versus 71 depth. Okay, so this is for people on Twitch. Lee on YouTube commented on a YouTube video today saying that Dylan Banks had made a video saying that 71 depth like is terrible and you need to use 44 depth. From what I can understand, Dylan has taken my words at the start of the game and not corrected himself, same as me. I corrected myself a few weeks ago when I got it wrong. I used to say if you run 44 depth, you don't get the automatic AI press. Because that's what I thought it was. It's not 44 depth. It's 46 and above. So it means anything from 45 and below. But Dylan's made this video saying about how, you know, 71 depth is what's ruining it for everyone. Like, as in, it's terrible. Running 46 depth and above gives you an automatic AI press. And what that means is your players are going to get touch tight. They're going to look to pressure the players. And then look to be aggressive. It's very simple. If you don't want that automatic press, because you don't want the AI doing that for you, then you run 45 depth and below. And that's always been the case. That's what I didn't understand, really, Lee. It's not anything new that we didn't already know, really. You're forced to play one-dimensional 71 depth, run down the wing, and wait for the cutback. I wouldn't mind the cutback if I was able to play the way I want to play, which is building up the play. So, this is the thing, Armin. You say that. You are forced to play one-dimensional 71 depth, run down the wing, and wait for the cutback. I wouldn't mind the cutback if I was able to play the way I want to play. Why are you not allowed to play the way that you want to play? You are allowed to play the way that you want to play. You might not win as many games, but you are allowed to do that. So what are you valuing more? Your fun on the video game or winning? If you want to play the way that you want to play for fun, go and enjoy it. Go and play the way that you want to play. You might not win as many games, but that's fine. You can't have it. You are never going to get a world where you get to play the way that you want to play and get the most wins in that play style. That's the whole point of metas, that they shift and change. You know? In my opinion, I really feel like this year there's a much higher skill gap, so that the lower level FIFA players aren't enjoying the game since they made it slightly more manual. I don't think they have made it slightly more manual though, Rajic. Because if you... basically, when you think about it, this year, technically, it's the only time where it's more manual is in the 1v1 stand-up department in the jockey. Because dribbling's so much better, you have to be a bit more proactive in defending, right? You have to tackle, you have to be stronger. But then the automatic AI press that you get is one of the most heavy AI things we've ever had. So then it makes it like super easy to get the ball back because you're not having to do it yourself. It's just doing it, you know? It was the crossing of midfielders near defenders is what interests me because he said he thought his student was doing it manually. Well, it's the AI. Like the AI pressing the ball holder and the lanes, Lee, and like moving the players into the lanes to pressure the ball holder, you know? I'm new while shimming. How are you, mate? I think the skill gap is so small. I obviously know I'm better than my opponent, but 71 depth just levels. See, but that, Paseo, is a shit mentality. It's a shit mentality. I know I'm better than the opponent. Do you? Do you? Do you know when you sat next to them? They tell you how many wins they get in rivals and champs and whatnot. Like, I don't like that, you know? I see the loading screen. No, I've not looked, Eli. I've not looked. Breaking down defenses with passing would be ideal instead of cutbacks. Feels much more rewarding. But that doesn't make sense, though, Noisy. Breaking down defenses with passing would be ideal instead of cutbacks. Correct me if I'm wrong. For you to get into a cutback position, you've broke down the defense. You may have done it with passing. You may have done it with controlled sprint. You may have drove down the byline and got a free man in the box and you've broke their defense. No? You don't think? I'm doing well, thank you, Hayden. How are you, my friend? I'm finding using possession and tactics much more viable against the press. Afternoon, Strom. You should be able to defend, whereas any other FIFA, they could just hold AX and defend for them. That's not been the way for years, though, brothers, mate. You know? Yeah. Wouldn't say you broke it down, just that AI doesn't track back. But, okay, so this is where I get really confused, I think. Who said that, sorry? Wild, you know. This is what this... Wouldn't say you broke it down, just that AI doesn't track back. Okay, so what you're saying there is you want the AI to track their runners more and to be more proactive, which then means it's less manual, it's more AI assisted, right? Why is everyone complaining about the high depth then? And people pressing the opponent? That's AI, no? Like, what do we want? Do we either want a manual game or do we want an assisted game? Or do we want a balance in between? Where are we sitting? Where are we sitting? Afternoon, DB, you well? I think the main issue, the 45 depth lever is absolutely no time and space to actually do anything. Yeah, I'd agree with that. The middle of the pitch is way too compact right now, which means you have to just get it out wide, right? I think the handicap here is much worse. Yeah, I'm going to, like, yeah, not entertain that conversation, Lewis, mate. I thought you said you'd stop playing, Lewis. Is that the same guy? Lewis, you said you stopped playing. Ah? Now you confused me, bro. I want whatever means I win. Attributes almost have no impact. Handball passing. You can switch from right back to left back with Walker. So I agree with this. Ferax, in that players can switch the ball way too easily. I don't know whether it's a passing stat or whether it's the automatic overload ball side that basically makes it so the player's free. So the game's like, oh yeah, I can play that pass. No comfortable. I wouldn't do him, newbie, no. I wouldn't do him. Finish with the AFC, bro. That's fair enough. But you haven't broke down the defense, though, doing a cutback. You're exploiting a defensive negligence in coding. That is a fact. The AI switch off when the opponent reaches the byline. The goalkeeper doesn't even react. I mean, it's not a fact that they don't, because getting to the byline doesn't just equal you scoring a goal, does it, Armin? But you getting to the byline and looking for a pass back off a cross doesn't mean that Van Dijk is just going to go, oh, here you are, have the cutback nice and easily. Yes, are they strong? Yeah, 100%. But are there ways around it? Yeah, with advanced defending and with partial team press, or right stick switching and moving the player yourself, you know? But I don't understand how you can say you haven't broke the defense down. If you've got into the byline on the edge of the 6-yard box, like, you know, on the 6-yard box, and you're looking for a cutback, you've broke through the opponent's defense. You know? 3 for 22 is the best for me. Bring on but the automatic overload ball side thing is realistic. And that's the conversation of what do you want, Raj? Do you want realism? Do you want arcade? Like, how do you want it, you know? But I would argue you don't see Hector Bellerin playing a 50-yard crossfield pass, do you? So if you want the automatic overload ball side, not a problem, but you can't allow fullbacks and centre-backs to play these crazy crossfield passes. They're just not legit, you know. You can do a R1X YVO RBA for a lot of the cutbacks. If you don't mind, can you give us some feedback on how the game feels? Yeah, I'll have some games in a bit, Fuzz. We're just chilling for the time being, though, mate. Afternoon, Greenboat. You well? Miguel, thank you so much, my friend, for 20 months of your prime. Very, very kind of you, bro. Thank you so much for the love and the support. I hope you're doing well today, mate. Hello, Dan. RB cutbacks, anyone tried 0 or very little width in the tactics? The problem that you have with width, newbie, is that basically take the edge of the 18-yard box. Width only caters to, you know, that the difference between the sideline and the edge of the 18. So it's a very, very small gap. So the difference between 0 width and 100 width is very minimal. Very minimal, you know? You can literally be controlling a defender to stand in the way of a cutback, and your defender in most situations will not intercept the ball and will still fail to attack. Will still fail for the attacker for a tap in. I don't have that problem, Armin, so I don't know, you know. Afternoon, I missed the stream yesterday. How's it going? I'm doing well, Ali. We went live yesterday, mate. Wednesdays are our day off. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I'm just shocked with 3 gameplay patches in and they still haven't fixed. So this is kind of the reason why I tweeted yesterday saying like, oh, you know, another gameplay patch. What's your thoughts? I'm a bit confused with the recent with the 5 gameplay patches that we've had. Like, I don't think they've addressed some of the core issues that we have on the game right now. You know, I still don't understand. I still can't fathom why they introduced this automatic AI press and automatic overload ball side in the depth, right? The automatic overload ball side is just there, but the depth of 46 and above to get this automatic AI press, I don't understand why it's built into that system. To me, it doesn't make sense. Like, if we're going to make a tactic, if you want an automatic AI press, it shouldn't be in depth. It should be here. I mean, this system's so, like, just terrible anyway. You know, they've really pulled back on the tactics and what you can do. But I don't understand, why does this depth now give an automatic AI press? If you don't want it, you run 45 depth and below. If you do want it, you run 46 and above. Where? Why? Where? Like, why is that in there? That's what I don't understand. That's where I get a bit like, why have they done that? So they've not touched that. They're not going to change it out of that, and that's what it is. But then what I don't understand is, so far, why they haven't gone, okay, yeah, this press is a little bit strong. People are really struggling to play through the middle. They have to go to the wings every single time. So what we're now going to do is, if you run 46 depth and above, we're now going to make it so that your stamina drain is 10% increase on what it is normally. Could help, no? Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you, Miguel. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I still need to patch finishing as well. So I can't comment on finishing inside the 18-yard box because I run precision shooting. I see a lot of complaints about finishing inside the 18-yard box. Shots going wide, hitting the woodwork, straight down a goalkeeper's throat. All these like things that you think should be finishing. You know, your body angles right, positions right, and then it just goes wide. I can't comment on that because I run precision shooting. And if you run precision shooting, you'll probably feel the same way that I am, that inside the 18-yard box, finishing is consistent, man. It's so fine. Like, there's no problem with finishing in FC24 if you run precision shooting. So that's a conversation I can't have because I don't run assisted shooting, you know? Also, if my opponent wants to run down the wing and pass it back for a tap-in, good luck to him, it's fine. I just don't think it's good for the game to have such a strong attacking play. I know there are any playstyles drastically worse. But Armin, what other playstyles are drastically worse? You can drive the byline, you can cross the ball, you can shoot from range. Shooting inside the 18-yard box on precision shooting is good. The only thing I would argue is not great on this video game is first-time passes. When you, like, it seems like you have to have someone with a tiki-taka playstyle. So you can't just, like, you know, Odegaard can't just lay a first-time pass into Declan Rice if he doesn't have the tiki-taka playstyle. I don't know if he does he? No, he doesn't. So Odegaard can't really do like first-time passes, you know, that quick kind of give and goes. you know. How's the learning curve been shooting? I don't know. I've had it all last year. It probably took me like 3 days, really. Oh, Simmer, you well? What is precision shooting? Basically, you get more power on your shots, and if you aim correctly, you score. Like, you hit the target and you get a good shot off. The problem is that most players don't aim correctly, you know? I think the 71 depth caused a lot of people to have constantly switch flanks. I think the whole tactics needs overall. Yeah, and then it's not the 71 depth that causes you to switch flanks. What causes you to switch flanks is the automatic overload ball side, Baseo, which means if you break the half into... Basically, if you break the pitch into 2 sections, 1 and 2, like that, if the ball's in section 1, literally everyone's players will all move into section 1 on the opposing team. They'll really congest that side of the half. So then your only option is to go, okay, I need to get out of this. I now need to switch it over to, like, you know, that bottom half of the pitch. And that's that automatic overload ball side they bought him. Yeah, no, he's done. Is it worth learning precision shooting? If you complain about shooting inside the 18-yard box, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think this is where one of my issues lies at the minute. I'm not defending FC24. I think there's many problems with this game. I don't like the fact... Like, I'm fine for this conversation. So I had this with a guy on Twitter yesterday. Attacking AI movement is terrible. Terrible. Defensive AI movement is very good. Attacking AI movement, terrible. If it's bad, my solution, you know, me as a content creator that tries to help people get better, is I go, okay, this isn't very good on the game. Is there any ways we can make it better? Yes. Okay, what is it, Al? Well, we can tap L1 to trigger a runner, but then the runner only runs in a straight line. Yeah, that's not great. They should be dynamic. They should be moving. They should be angling the way that you want. So now what do we do? Okay, well, we can actually do that with creative runs. So I can tap the L1 button. I can flick the right stick the way that I want them to run, and then they'll run in that diagonal run. Is it still great? Is it still perfect? Absolutely not, because they still only run in that diagonal run across. Now, what about a player lock? Could we do that? Do I have time on the ball to be able to manipulate that run in the way that I want? Yeah. So if we have tools to make something better, we use it while also saying to EA, attacking AI isn't good enough. You need to make it better. I shouldn't have to do all these things, in quote unquote, to be able to get just normal sort of runs that you get in football. But then this is where I find it interesting. People don't want defensive AI to be good. They want it to be terrible. They don't like, you know, AI movement. But then in the attack, they don't want to do it themselves. They want to just let the game do it for them. So that's where I get a little bit like, well, hang on a minute. What are we wanting? Do we want any sort of movement from AI and make it a completely manual game? Or do we want heavily assisted movement? You know? To be honest, I can shoot okay in the 18-yard box. Yeah, some people find assisted shooting just not very consistent, Alex, that's all. I probably wouldn't say, Chris, I'd probably stick with Varane, to be honest. Last FIFA was a drop simulator, so you can't win either way. All the play styles you just mentioned are all focused around wing play. Why can't I play through the middle and have to be that just as effective? It's a problem. Yeah, the middle of the park is a congested. Armin, can you do me a favor, mate? Can you stop doing at Alexbee official? Just type normally, bro. Like, you don't need to at me. Yeah, playing through the middle is really tough right now. But that's not a playstyle thing. It's this automatic AI press that is causing the issue, you know? Hello, Rat Queen. You well? Nice to see you. The overload ball side is so annoying. Not many teams play like that in real life. I also think we need to have a pressing as a stat. Someone like Firmino and Mbappe should never press with the same intensity. I mean, we do have that, though, Baseo. So second man press works off defensive awareness. So if we take Rodrigo, for example, if I second man press with Rodrigo, his defensive awareness is 26, basically meaning he's not very good at pressing. If I do it with Van Dijk, his second man press is very good. Very, very good. He's got 92 defensive awareness. But then the issue is that when we run this tactic of AI press at 46 depth and above, it's not about the defensive awareness now. All it's about is going, okay, there's a player in front of me 5 yards away. Am I running 46 depth? Yeah. Let's get closer to them. It's like, they're not really doing anything. All they're doing is stepping forward and trying to make that person, you know, panic and go. And that's where the issue is. And again, it comes back to that defect, you know? You know what I mean? Hello, Jack. How are you, my friend? So if you shoot top right corner, how much of an angle of analog stick do you need? Well, I mean, it depends on what you just got to aim into the corner. Like, you just aim at the goal, Lee. You know, it's very simple, but it's not simple. Do you ever feel there's an insane amount of bounce backs when going to win the ball back in defense? There is a lot this year. What helped me was using the R1 circle tackles. instead of normal circle. If you've got getting behind, they should move left and right to try and get in behind when there's space. Soon as you play force 9, they should actually drop in between the sockets. Yeah, and that's where I would argue the tactic system as a whole is pretty flawed. You know, it's not a great system. But then the issue I have with the getting behind instruction, Andrew, is people run it a lot on their strikers and then complain when their striker is sat behind the midfielder or you know, trying to like be really touch tight to the defender to turn them. And they're like, why are my strikers never coming to feet? And it's like, well, because you got the one getting behind instruction, mate. Like, take that off and you might see. I think it's fine lie now. In my case, I understand that you win and lose some, but I think that what the community wants, if you concede a goal, it's actually because the opponent played some good football and deserved the goal. But that isn't how football works, Fuzz. Like, again, if we're trying to play a game that is fun and arcadey, but replicating real life to some elements, teams score goals all the time that are like, oh, that was a bit of a shit, like, you know, not a great footballing goal, but it's a goal. You know what I mean? You struggle with right stick switching. Do you think I'll struggle with precision shooting? Nah, because they're kind of two different things. The goal's always where the goal is. You know where the goal is. Well, as if you want to switch to a player, they're constantly moving. So, you know, worst the AFC ever. I mean, to be fair, it's the first one, right? So you can say that. You can say that. I'm doing well, Badmore. How are you, my friend? I want circles for me, Lee. That's my issue. The press is causing people to abuse one player style, which, to be honest, is actually fine because they try to play however they want and it'd be effective. But trying to play football is largely a massive struggle. I think we actually agree what the main issue is in the auto press and overload ball side. So I'd like to see finish improved. Yeah, I mean, that is one of the fundamental problems on the game that people aren't enjoying, right? But to say there isn't like multiple ways to play the game, there is. You just like, so again, I play another game, League of Legends. I don't anymore, but I used to. There's hundreds of champions on that. Some of these champions are up here. You know, the champion I mainly play is a champion called Aphelios. He's an ADC, which means he's like he has like a gun, long range gun, right? He's the worst ADC. Like win rate wise, he's the worst ADC. But he's who I enjoy playing, so I play him because that's who I enjoy playing. Do I put myself at a hindrance playing that way? Yes, absolutely. Could I go with a meta and use a more meta ADC? Yes, but I don't enjoy that, so I don't do that. So I play this champion that I really like and really enjoy. In FIFA's terms, you might not want to drive the byline. You might not want to cut back. You might want to play tiki-taka. You might want to try and, you know, get some nice fancy goals inside the 18-yard box. Are you going to win as many games? No. But you got to prioritize your fun for enjoyment because it's a video game. But if you go, no, I want to get the most amount of wins, I want to get the best rewards, then you've got to play. You haven't got to, but you play the meta. You play what's strong. You know? Make sense? Afternoon, Oblivion. How are you, mate? You well? You well? You tried a Thiago Silva? Nah, not yet, mate. Oh no, an Aphelios player? Horrendous flashbacks to his release? Yeah, I wasn't around when he was released, actually. I wasn't playing then. Also, main issue with the goalkeepers. They're quite bad at saving shots from distance, but 1v1, they're the most insane reflexes. See, I don't find goalkeepers, like, again, because of precision shooting, I don't have a problem with goalkeepers, really. So again, I can't really comment on them. I see what you mean, but how often you see RL teams trying to score complete BS goals. The point I'm trying to make is some shit goal, not all the time. Yeah, but what's a shit goal, Fuzz, on FC? What do you think? What goal are you kind of thinking in your head that makes it a BS shit goal that you don't like? What would you say the best passing meta styles? For example, whipped. I think long ball pass is super good. I'm really liking this incisive pass as well for through balls, especially when you hold L2 and do the swerve on demand ones. I think they're really good. Other ones, I would like to try more tiki-taka plus playstyle players. There's not many of them. Long ball pass, incisive pass. I don't really like whip pass, purely because whenever you want to look for just a little dink, it always does a proper whipped one, and I don't always want that, so I actually don't like whipped pass. Hello, Louis, you well? Hello, Modern, you good? Nice to see you, mate. I'd say big actual gameplay aside is the actual game codes. They need to add something fresh into the game. In what context do you mean, Cole, my friend? Lewis, how are you, my friend? Thank you for 6 months, mate. Very kind of you, bro. Much love to you, mate. Thank you so much for supporting me in the channel for that long, bro. Half a year. Incredible, mate. Thank you for the love. But like Odegaard, yeah, Odegaard's okay. Yeah, Gavi's one of them. When you tackle someone 3 times and they bounce back, though, it's a shit goal. Yeah, but So again, Bradders, like, people won't like me saying this. Tackling is not great in the sense of it bounces back, okay? It does happen. Like, I'm not saying it never happens. Of course it does. But the whole principle is, if you are head on with a player and the ball is in between you and you do an R1 circle tackle, you are taking the ball, you are taking the player, and you are off balancing that player, which gives you more of a chance to win the ball. If you are finding you are tackling the players and you're just tapping circle and it keeps bouncing back, more than likely, not all the times, but more than likely, tackling from a side angle, which then means that you're not taking the player and the ball. You're not then getting control of the ball, and it is going to ricochet. Whether it goes to one of your players or one of their players is a different conversation, because it does tend to be that the opponent's team reacts a bit quicker than yours does into those areas. But my advice would be, if you find that's a problem, try and get head on, 50-50, ball in the middle, R1 circle, and you'll have more success with it, I think. You know? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to click that. KDB and Bruno have that. Trying to get more passing players in, like we spoke about. The BS goal for me is tackling a guy and the ball bounces back to the opponent. It doesn't make sense to me that I defensively tackle the guy 4 times and he gets the ball back and then scores. So, that fuzz, if you tackled someone 4 times, bro, cleanly, like you're saying correctly, so I can only take your word for it, correctly, and he got the ball back, you know what you do? You just laugh at it and you just move on. What else are you meant to do, mate? If you've tackled the ball 4 times correctly and it's bounced back, you go, what a shit game, carry on. What's the point in getting mad about it? You can't do anything about it. You can't change it. It's down to EA, you know? I don't play the meta to my record's detriment, but defend against people byline driving for cutbacks non-stop gets times and makes me want to turn off the game even when I win. But then Radboard, you know what the solution is to that? Turn it off. If you don't like it, that's fine. Just turn it off. Don't play it. Go make a sandwich. Go and play another game. Go and, I don't know, have a Tommy. Like, do what you want. Like, if you don't like that, that's absolutely fine. You're entitled to not like it, and just don't play it. But if it's not cutbacks, Radmore, it will then be Travellas from the edge of the box. It will then be reverse Alascos. It'll be heel to ball rolls. It'll be bridges. It'll be directional nutmegs. Like, there's always, every video game always has a core way of playing. And it just cycles round to different stuff. And it just keeps doing that, and it keeps doing that, and it keeps doing that. You know? You know? I'm doing well, Robert. How are you, my friend? Let's see, mate. Never, though. Ranked League of Legends will be a better experience than FIFA. I don't know. Ranked League, mate, is something, you know? Pat Terrero, hey, let's go. That's a really bad mentality that you shouldn't be upset about something is wrong. How's it a bad mentality? If you have done everything in the right way, Anthony, and you couldn't do anything else about it, it was out of your control. Like, if you've done everything right and you didn't get it, shit game. Just walk away. What else are you meant to do? Moaning about it, complaining about it, like going, I'm fuming. This happened. It's been and gone. Well, it's down to EA to do something. If they're not going to do it, they're not going to do it. You know? For me, personally, I get my 7 rival wins and I have no reason to touch rivals at high division, not rewarding to play. I play champs and have nothing to do. Skill-based matchmaking in friendlies. So I don't agree. I understand the frustration with skill-based matchmaking in friendlies. I understand why it's frustrating. But there are more people in the lower divisions that have to have skill-based matchmaking. Meaning, for you as the higher level player, you will just match worse players than you 99% of the time if you don't have skill-based matchmaking. So it's piss easy for you. And then you could argue, okay, well, the Division 7 player might match a Division 4 player or a Division 5 player. And it's not going to be very fun for them. I think the issue is that we don't have a game mode. Draft is probably the only proper casual game mode, apart from the 15k coins or the 300 FC points. But that is where matchmaking in that is probably the most lenient, I would argue. But I think you have to have skill-based matchmaking in these friendlies, because if not, it's miserable for the other players. Like, a Division 1 player only knows what a Division 1 player knows. A Division 6 player only knows what a Division 6 player knows. Meaning, both of those games, Division 1, Division 1, Division 6, Division 6, are equally as sweaty. Just because Division 6 players don't know how to ball roll, scoop, and player lock and creative runs doesn't make it any worse in this game. It just means that's what they know, and they've got to defend against the person that they play against regularly, and vice versa. I would argue that maybe for the Division 1 or, like, you know, the higher division players, they tend to have pretty cracked teams. So if you're trying to do an objective and, you know, yours isn't, then I do kind of get that combo as well, you know? I think the higher up you go, the teams will be better, right? Hello, Brainwave, free draft mode, no rewards, just objective-based game modes. Hello, Avit, you all? Depth 45 or 71 or middle. If you want the automatic AI press, run 46 depth and above PS5. If you don't, run 45 and below. You know? You didn't get a win in 8 games. Friendlies, absolutely fine in rivals, though. I'm not spending my time to get stomped by Div 1 players. I don't mind if there's variation in goals. I played Centurions Cup friendly. My opponent tapped down the byline, so I won, turned the game off. Has it balled me? Yeah, and that, like, if it balls you, Radmore, it's fun. Like, you've done the right thing. You've turned it off. Like, if you don't enjoy the game because of whatever the meta is, you're more than entitled to, like, go with that, right? Draft should be free or cost less. But then this is the issue as well with skill-based matchmaking, right? You have so many players that deliberately sandbag themselves to keep themselves in lower divisions to make the friendly stuff easier for them. So that's obviously a problem as well, right? Thoughts on season rivals, TIFOs? Just the fact that it wasn't communicated as to why they were moving it or where they were putting it. I just think sadly, you know. I stopped winning immediately as I reached Division 3 this season. Is it a skill issue or Div 3 just crowded with freaks for now? No, just everyone has a plateau, right? Everyone reaches their like level for now until you progress and get better. That is going to be your level, you know. What rank in league I quit in season 7? Back in the day, like high plat. Now like gold. They removed it because they're doing these shorter seasons, I would have thought. But it's what I don't understand. They're not doing a shorter season, right? What they're doing is they're staggering the season stuff. As in, now, this season's 13 days. All they're now going to do is give levels 21 to 40 after 13 days. All they've done is just said people got to level 40 too quick on the previous one. So now all we're doing is just putting a block off. This actually, technically, is worse. You want to know why it's worse? You know, if you miss the first, like, 16 days, 17 days of Act 1, you can't go and get this stuff. It's going to be gone. Because it's broken up into different acts. So, technically, it's worse. You know? I don't mind them, like, staggering it. But, technically, it's worse. And also, because there isn't that case. I've got rival awards, by the way. Because the rival awards is still 90 games. So, and it's still within the 6-week season, not the 20-day season. Nah, you won't get relegated in 20 days, Stando. Nah. Yeah, I know. I need to have a look, Stooky, and see what it is. It's not worse. Faith. So, you know, if you're away for 2 weeks, mate, you don't log on, life's busy, work, you can't catch up with that one, can you? Hello, George, you well? Nice to see you, mate. No relegation, 20 days? No, someone said to me that it's still... Oh, actually, you know, it might be. Someone said in chat the other week that you don't, but season ends in 13 days. But then, nah, because that's what I said. I said not. You'd have to play 90 games to get your TIFO in like 20 days, which was like 6 games a day. Or, I don't know, something crazy. Someone in chat said, nah, you don't. It's still 90. Were they wrong then? Oh, we're wrong. Take it back. Think I'm going to drop again. Oh, yeah, get me in Division 4. Let's go. Let's go. That's why they took the rewards out? Well, no, because they didn't do that for the first season, Anthony. Did they? You getting paid by EA? No, I wish I was. It'd be nice if I was, mate. It'd be nice if I was. EA employee saying you shouldn't get mad if you time your tackle correctly 4 times, you should get the ball back. I mean, the conversation with Fuzz is that I don't imagine he did tackle correctly 4 times in a row. And that's my whole job that I do, right? Like, could be wrong, could be right. Please don't be Van Dijk. Thank you. But this is my philosophy in a lot of things in life. If you can hold your hand up and you can say, I did everything right there and it didn't work out, I just don't see the point in getting mad, really. I don't see the point in getting mad. But that's just me. That's how I work, because I think life's too short to be spending your time getting pissed, really. You know? You know what I mean? I refuse to play the meta, but equally if I lose to it, I know exactly what's going to happen. 20 days straight into the league division, then get relegated straight away. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Genuinely don't know. Yeah, and I think that's probably an area that people struggle to grasp, Dan. You know? You can do everything right in certain things in life, and it doesn't always work out. The problem is that because it's a video game, obviously people want it to be right. Like, you should be, theoretically, I ain't got team of the week. Theoretically, you should be rewarded, like, if you have done it right, because it is a video game. But that's where we played a game of RNG and, you know, things like that, which make you go, you're fighting a RNG game. While as if you think to, like, I don't know, maybe Call of Duty, if you shoot that person right multiple times, I mean, you should get them right. Like, but obviously because FC is trying to replicate a real life scenario, that's where I think the battle is, you know. Right, I need a team of the week, chat, and we'll do this geezer. Game's fun. Sometimes I think in some cases with COD, it's been an annual release, 10 years. So you were saying there was nothing wrong with tackling rebounds and mechanics. It's not scripted. I'm not saying there's something wrong with tackling and rebounds, mate. That's not what I said. Don't put words into my mouth. But it's not scripted. No, it's not scripted, mate. And if you think it's scripted, absolutely fine, mate. I don't understand why you played a video game. I don't understand it. And this is one thing that my brain really, really struggles to understand about people that believe in scripting. Why do you play a video game that you think is against you? That's what I can't fathom, right? That's something that my brain goes, if I knew this game was scripted, I just wouldn't play. I just wouldn't play. Cheapest players by rating. Gold team of the week. Apply filters. Who do I need here? Chat. Who do I need? 83s are like money, you know? Money. Jesus. What SBC is this, chat? The Trejo one, mate. Trejo. Argentina. Have I got any Argentinian players? Oh, I've got miners. Let's go. Menus are sus. That's my issue. Menus not great, are they? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Hey, mate. What's the best way to find your identity in FIFA? aka tactics and playstyle. Well, think about how you like football, right? How do you like football? What sort of football do you want, mate? Like, how do you, if you could play football yourself real life and have the best team, and how would you play? Replicate that in the game. That's what you should try and do, right? Hardly anyone playing EFC. Do you feel like sometimes your players are more sluggish and not doing the runs? No, because I trigger runs myself and use player locks and, you know, get people going. So if I play after sometimes the shit is scripted, I swear. FM's different though, isn't it? Because it's like, I don't really know with FM, to be fair. I don't know how their game would even work in the context. I haven't looked at Zubro. I'll take a look, mate. I'll take a look. I mean, that's simply not good enough. On a tablet defender, can't tackle clean or use the push and pull properly, even the new on the defender mechanics. So what do I think is wrong and needs changing on FT24, Alex? How long we got, mate? How long we got? How long have we got? Great preview pack. Let's get it. Let's get it. If you played FIFA 13 and 14, you would see that the rebounds and tackling were different. They ultimately fall back to the opponent. What, so you think 13 and 14 had the most clean, like, tackling, yeah? Like, they never fall back. Is that right, yeah? Yeah, I'd agree with that, Nismo. I'd agree with that, mate. I think the game has been getting slower. I think this year's quicker, just because of the introduction of playstyles and passes, right? But I still think it's too slow. Who do we just do then? Trejo. This is the one that you said about you can put them into Centurions, right? Okay, you've seen the player be tackled and the defender trips over the attacker, and then somehow the attacker gets up first. What's the point here, time and Araf? Like, elaborate more. Group 13 and 14. Masked by the fact that gameplay was fast. Tackling is frustrating, it's not even close to being the biggest issue for me. Scripting aside, do you not think that the gameplay is very inconsistent? Like last weekend, my players felt very heavy and slow. But I think, again, Cole, this is where there's so many variables on the game, right? As in servers. We've had this problem with servers for how long now? Where you log on one day, game feels pretty smooth, quick. You get on another day when it's a bit more busier, and it just feels terrible. So there is that, and I think that's where it makes it very hard to really formulate a proper approach and like a conversation about stuff because of how inconsistent it can be. Yeah, you know. So what we got here then? Lack of play styles scares me. Medium. What are you? You're rapid. 4-star, 3-star, medium, small, agile, absolutely woeful composure. These better be like 83 rated squads. Yeah, with an 86. Okay, not too bad. We'll have a look at Silver. I haven't actually looked at him yet. Oh, is it Anthony Gordon as well? This is the new thing they introduced, wasn't it? 4-star, 3-star. Does he like... Does he get upgraded? If he like, what's the purpose behind these, chat? Haven't actually seen them. Afternoon, Neil. Let's see, mate. Then we've got Thiago Silva as well. Medium high, 6 foot, acceleration, sprint speed, weird split, good composure. Stamina's a bit low, but not really a problem. Power header and aerial, which is nice. Got anticipate as well, block. It's not a bad card. It's not a bad card at all. It's an upgrade on his regular card. 84 and 86. Okay, nice. What? So this card doesn't get upgraded, no? This card just stays as it is. Interesting. Basically, pundit, man of the matches. Yeah. Pickford. To be fair, I don't actually mind this because it gives you somewhere to put these terrible 83s right now, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Player of the match going to come regularly. Just jumped on it, felt awful, started raging, and realised COD was downloaded in the background. Sad. Yeah, I don't really know, Armin. I don't really know what I would say like needs to be. I would like the game to be quicker. I don't think the game's that bad this year. Like, I think the automatic AI press and automatic overload ball side is boring. Like, I don't think that should be a thing. But I think there's quite a variety of ways you can play the game this year. You can cross, you can shoot from range, you can drive the byline, you can do skill moves. I don't argue you can't move the ball that quick with like quick 1-2s and stuff. I feel like that, you know, kind of the give and go side of things is a problem. But I don't know. I don't actually like despise it. I think where I get just a little bit like bored is just I don't know. I think I play the game probably too much. You know. Hello, Danny. You well? I see you, mate. You good? Sassuolo. Just do 12 thoughts on one spot, guarantee goal. Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do. But again, RCLS, it comes back to the conversation of real football, right? Like, what are we wanting? Do we want real football? Do we not? If we want real football, then I think we're in for an interesting conversation. I do like the game. I think it's even more pay to win than ever. Yeah, I think it's quite heavy this year, purely because of playstyles, mate. Purely because of playstyles. Playstyles are certainly make the game, you know. It's certainly made the game very interesting. Why do you think it's shite, Ruan? I was enjoying it. However, when you're in Division 1 Elite, it takes a toll to the meta. So what you like then, Nismo, is you like playing against people that you're either better than or they don't know how to play the meta themselves. That's what you like. You know? You basically like beating bums, really. You know? I'm doing well, Abo. How are you, mate? Only wing play needs fixing? Yeah, we've just done him, Chris. We've just done him, mate. We've just done him. Pay to win kind of ruins FIFA. I don't get the real football argument because you might have a real... Yeah, there is a lot of, you know, inconsistent goals in football. I've got no one else, have I now? Yeah, we've done that. 20, just something a little bit higher rated. Lukaku, maybe? Lukaku? Nah, it's the weird overload ball side. Roma. Hello, Opti, you well? Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing good. Can't do that. I'm running 82s in here. Yeah, Kanji. Can't do that either. Muller? Muller. Have you evoed him yet? Nah, I haven't evoed him yet, mate. No. Do I have a favourite FIFA? I only really played FIFA 18, FIFA 20, 21, 22, 23. So for me, 20, but that's my like a bias point of view, mate, because it was where I started creating content and where I kind of like, you know, came into this world. So, you know, it was a good year for me in that sense. Yeah, he does look decent, Silver, doesn't he? I started enjoying the game when I dropped playing only 3 to 4 games out. I think that's a very valid point, Dan. When you want to play and chill without being a sweatfest of using game, you can't because of the modes. Yeah, there does need to be a more casual game mode in this move. But correct me if I'm wrong, mate. There is very few games out there nowadays that have just the most broadest matchmaking. You know? Hello, Sick Mage, you well? You well? Have I done an update? Yeah, it's been an update today. If they have. But Alvarez goal, run past Fran like he wasn't there. For me, it's an easy fix. Buff goalkeepers, nerf AI press, and remove the stupid RB directed passing. Remove the stupid RB directed passing. What do you mean, Lewis? Elaborate on that. One of the issues people are having is FIFA train us to be R2 sprint rats over the years. EAFC, it's better to play without sprinting. The game for it's slower, AI runs. I don't understand, Jose, because you don't sprint around like a headless chicken on this. You control sprint around on a headless chicken. But the FIFAs have never been the case of like, if you just sprint like in every area, you're just going to lose the ball. You can like burst past the man now on the wing, of course, but the RB passing that replaced drilled. Oh, what? The precision passes? Just don't use them. Just don't use them. I don't. Oh, Eric Dyer, where's Alex? He's away today, mate. Sorry, mate. Sorry. He's away today. Right, so we've got to do... Actually, quite look at that Thiago Silva. I think Silva's better than Koundé or VVD. Definitely not VVD, no. VVD's a joke, mate. A joke. Isn't he? Can't do that one. He means R1XL. What, a driven pass? A driven pass? What do you mean remove? Oh, remove a driven pass? R1X? What do you mean, Lewis? The RB passing that replaced... No, he means a precision pass. He means a through ball. He means a through ball. Well, I feel like due to 7 you have less room to sprint at all. Yeah, you don't. You don't. Precision pass and shots are the best thing they've added. Precision shooting was there last year, Marcos, which was called semi-shooting, which has been very good. That's why I've been running it. I don't use the precision passes. I think they're terrible. I think they're terrible, me, mate. They're terrible. Thank you, Bertles, for coming in with 3 months at tier 1. Very, very kind of you, mate. Thank you so much for the love and the support. Hope you're well. Great content as always. Been using your tactics, watching improvement videos, been working the street. Good. That's what we like to hear, mate. Thank you for the love, my friend. I appreciate you a lot. Appreciate you a lot. No. Remove the precision passing and add back in the drill passes. You mean the L1, R1 triangles, Lewis? And that like the R1 triangle? Is that what you mean? Nah, I've not done vidits yet. For me, the issue this EFC is tackling is overpowered. Wide balls are awful. Running down the wing is way too crazy. So this is why I find it so difficult to have conversations. Like, because one person thinks this, one person thinks that, one person thinks that, right? Were we not just having a conversation 10 minutes ago about how tackling is terrible? Tackling's bad. You never get the ball. Scary times, and this isn't at you, Scary Times, you know, this isn't a dig at you or anything. But I'm just saying, like, how one person thinks it's good, one person thinks it's bad. Do you not find that's like one of our biggest issues? Everyone has a different opinion on different things. You know? Nah, Armin, because they removed the L1, R1 triangles, which is the big ones. You know? Wing play, though, is 100% an issue. In what, like, context, Gooners? 99% of the goals is cutbacks. Not, again, Gooners, going back to the conversation what I've just said about, it's where it varies from each person. They're not a problem like that. They're not that big of a deal for me. I don't concede every goal to a cutback because I use advanced defending. So I shoulder barge a player and then get out to the wing, and I use partial team press, and then I've right stick switch and second man press. So cutbacks aren't really a big deal for me. You know? I love playstyles. Some playstyles are good, yeah, for sure. The biggest issue with the game is the fact that custom tactics can be tweaked and abused. Direct passing, for example, is broken. Then we need to remove custom tactics and have only formations available. Completely disagree, because now what you're saying is we don't want anyone to have any sort of customizability in how they want to play the video game. Our tactics, I think the tactics system is way too vague. It needs to be a hell of a lot more in depth. If I want to be able to defend in a certain formation, attack in a certain formation, let me. If I want to look for some specific sort of play, let me. But I think I'd argue the current tactics system is, yeah, bad. Like, it's not very good for sure. I don't actually concede that many cutback goals now, as I don't defend like a moron. Tackling for me, you can lunge from 10 yards away and then win the ball. You see what I mean? This is what I think is so crazy, right? I don't think it's helpful. Massive YouTube's making negative videos. To be honest, just makes everyone moan. Nah, so like, I think the way I have gone about it, Sickmade, is I used to make videos ranting about the game all the time, and getting frustrated and getting annoyed. And you're shouting into the abyss. I don't care. I literally don't care. It's fine that they don't care. Why would they care? They're making money. Their profits are up every year, year on year on year. Are they going to change things drastically because of what I said or what another content creator said? No, they don't care. I provide feedback like privately. All I try to do nowadays, I suppose, mainly because I'm getting older. I can't be arsed to sit here and moan and be miserable. You know, I try to just play the game, teach people how to get better at the game, whatever it is, and enjoy it while I'm doing it. That's what I try to do. That's the way I approach it. Because if I come on and I sit here and I rant and I moan, and it makes me feel like shit, and I physically, myself, I don't care enough for it to affect my, like, day in, day out, you know? Does the game need a lot of work? Would I like to see so many changes? Yes, absolutely. I'd love it to be the best video game in the world. It would make my job so much better and more enjoyable, and I'd love it so much more. As a whole, I just don't have the passion to be like ranting and moaning left, right, and centre when I know that it's not going to change because of what I said publicly. If I say it privately, it's fine, because I can just go to a dev, this. I'd like to see this change. And they go, yeah, cheers for the feedback, Al. In the bin it goes, you know? You know what I mean? Rant video gets more views. Yeah, definitely. You know, if you... But the thing is, the reason why it does donuts is because it's relatable. Because people are frustrated. The community as a whole, I'd argue the most people on Twitch and YouTube don't enjoy the game, right? So if they see a content creator, you know, ranting and moaning about it, it's relatable. It's so relatable. It's so relatable because they can go, yeah, well, I lost this game because of this cutback goal, or the goalkeeper did this, or the defender didn't tackle like well, and you know, it bounced back, and oh, I'm frustrated. And then they see like a video uploaded, and they can relate to it, and they can be annoyed together, and that's good. That's good for them. It makes them feel loved and warm, you know. And I get it, and that's why it will work, because you can. That's why, like, you know, a lot of you lot here, you know, people will come in, and I'm not saying like, you know, that isn't warranted, but I'm just like, just laugh it off, man. Like, it's just game shit. It's just what it is. Either stop playing or just laugh it off and carry on with your day, you know. Mate of mine's in the EA Creator Network, Al, playing publicly and got shadow banned by EA because of it. In what way does he know he got a shadow banned? Biggest problem for me is servers. Yeah, definitely servers are a very warranted frustration. King Crazy, for sure, mate, for sure. How is the new patch? I don't know. I've not played a game yet. I think the biggest problem for me is the work more on the menus and having the gameplay. And the menus are probably one of the worst things, though, scary. You know? It's probably one of the worst menus. What's that? Sorry, Chad, mate. That's not how software companies work at all. What's that? Sorry, mate. Here is my question. Is EA planning on dropping players with 2+ playstyle like a Rashford? Yes, they have said that players can get up to 3+ playstyles by the end of the cycle, Jose. You know? If you want to play through the middle, use L2X passes. Lighter R flare. You can play tiki-taka and passes not intercepted. Well, that would be a flare pass if you did an L2X, Adrian. So you'd be doing like back heels and reboners in the middle, mate. You know? People also think developers... people also blame developers without understanding. The actual developers have little to say. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, exactly. I played my cup games before doing the update earlier. Teams are useless. I guess we'll find out together. Just a casual game mode, to be honest. The game could be shot if I could just sit back and relax. But, so, again, Sarge, I don't... I basically had to beg to get a game code. Made a big video about the lack of improvements. Oh, did it? Interesting. This is my thing, Sarge. You know, like, obviously people cry about, you know, wanting to have a casual game mode. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't play a massive amount of other, like, games that have, like, competitiveness to them. So, isn't pretty much every other game out there right now doesn't have a casual game mode? Because what you're saying, Sarge, is you want to be able to match someone you are much better than, that you can just have a chilled game and you can beat them probably comfortably. What you want, Sarge, is a game mode to play where you could match anyone and both players aren't really playing for anything. As in, so there's no need to like sweat it, because if there's nothing on the line, you can just chill. But do you know what the problem is with that? No one plays the game mode because everyone wants something to play for. You know? Isn't squad battles your casual game mode? Yeah, but people like me and Sarge and plenty of others want to play against a person. You know? The menus are terrible this year. See, that is going to change the game. Imagine a striker take match with finesse quick step. No, I disagree. I think you've got plenty of ways to play the game, Jose. But I think having 3+ playstyles breaks the game even more. You know? If the fullbacks are set to stay back, is pace super crucial? Yeah, you want to try and have pace on your fullbacks, mate, for sure. What's the ultimate AI thing I keep hearing about? I'm not sure, JCFC, mate. I win 1 out of 5 games in playoffs, qualify for the first time, and get smashed every single. It is what it is. What are you struggling with, mate? Yeah, that's true. If there's no rewards, yeah, exactly, Sarge. So, like, if EA went and just released a game mode, I don't know, that's random matchmaking, and say you get 5,000 coins for playing a match, people just don't play it. And you know what they do if they go 3-0 down or 2-0 down? They just put the controller down. Do you know what I mean? That's where I think the issue is that people, the community wants casual game modes, but they want something on the line for it. It then doesn't make it a casual game mode because there's always something on the line, you know? Why not play classic games in friendlies? Because then your other problem with that 2Cube is people just leave. People go 1-0 down and will just leave. So, again, I don't play Fortnite, so I think there is skill-based matchmaking in that. But when you just load up a game of Fortnite, before it had skill-based matchmaking, I don't know if it does, by the way. Someone please do correct me if I am wrong. If I load up a game of Fortnite, my only intention is winning that game of Fortnite, right? I don't get a skin at the end of it. I don't get a new gun at the end of it. I don't get anything new at the end of it. So I can just go in and play and have fun, right? Did it used to have skill-based matchmaking? Or even if it does, or even if it doesn't, you know? Doesn't matter. I go into that game of Fortnite to just play it, enjoy the gameplay, and try and get a W. But I don't... Do you get anything at the end of it? Like, do they give you something and go, here, well done? Someone tell me that, please. What I start doing with multiple cats, if they start fighting, let them fight. Let them sort it out. So ultimately, what do you do to Ultimate Team if you had creative control? A lot. It didn't at the start, but Fortnite added matchmaking. Yeah, so it didn't have skill-based matchmaking at the start, but it does now. Okay. Yeah, so if you play a game of Fortnite, what do you get? What do you get? Are you an EA partner? Am I an EA partner? I'm not an EA partner, no. Added bots. Fortnite so added bots to fill lobbies and make it more casual. See, that's bad. I don't like that. For your worst win of a season, you get a glider. And then after that, it's just XP bonus. Yes and no, you get battle stars to spend in store. I'm assuming you have to get a lot of them to buy stuff. Impact, thanks to follow. Biceps, thanks to follow. Any game mode in FIFA can be casual if the player wants it to be. Yeah, but so it's not casual, Miguel, if the person that you're playing against isn't a casual game either. If you choose to treat champs casually, but the other person is treating it as, I have to win all these games to get the best reward, it's not casual. As much as you might try and think it in your head, it's not casual. You know? SB, skill-based matchmaking, Abo. So you get XP stuff. Okay, so this is the issue that you have then in FIFA, right? On Fortnite, you go and you play a game with the idea of just winning for just pure fun. Yeah? Name me a game mode in FIFA where you go and just aim to win without getting something in return. If I go in Rivals, I'm trying to get my 7 runs to get the best rival rewards. If I'm playing Champs, I'm trying to win to obviously get the higher ranks in Champs. If I go into Friendlies, I'm doing an objective to get a player. It might need you to win 6 games in this Friendlies. If I'm doing squad battles, I'm trying to win to then obviously get higher ranks in there. There isn't just I want to go and play this game mode. I want to just go and play the game and hopefully I get the win. But we wouldn't play it if that was the case. You know? I'd have to disagree about the champ statement. It might be casual for some if they're happy with their team. Yeah, but George, this is what I'm saying though. You might be treating champs casually, and that's fine. Treat it casually, man. If you want to leave when you go 2-0 down because you don't care, that's great. But it's not a casual game mode if both players aren't going into that game with a casual mindset. You know? Yeah, Lewis, can you stop spamming the same thing, please, mate? In my opinion, squad battles is as casual as you can get an ultimate team. Probably is the most casual, but then obviously the issue that you have with that is that it's versus the computer. You know? You know what I mean? Friendlies classic mode. And again, this is where I go, Zubro. People just leave if you go 1-0 up. So, in what other context, where would you have that? Like, would that be like in Fortnite where you might start having a gunfight? You might like go into a building, hide, and then just leave because you can't be bothered. You know? Cozard. Hello, Cowler. How are you, mate? You well? Nice to see you, mate. Blanc's very good, Gooners. Yeah, Blanc's very, very good. Thank you to Davis for coming in with 4 months at tier 1. That's very kind of you, mate. I hope you're doing well, bro. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. L2X are flare passes, but at 2 to 3 bars, they become normal passes. Great for tick-attacker. Defenders do not intercept those. Give it a go to min. L2X passes, Hadrian, doesn't change, to my knowledge, based off power. An L2X is either a Travella, a swerve on demand pass, or a flare pass. Those are the 3 things. If you're doing more or less power, it doesn't change. Those are the 3 things that you get: a Travella, a flare pass, or a swerve on demand pass. So if you're finding that you're doing L2X passes, it's not then going to be a flare. It will either be a Travella or it'll be a swerve on demand pass. Am I completing you? No. He looks good, Andy. He looks good. Well, we'll get him done. Playing him up in Mbappe will be a lot. It'll be a lot. In my view, if I go into a game just to play, not stress whether I win or not, it's casual for me. Yeah, you don't understand what I'm saying, Miguel. It's casual for you, yes. But when we're looking at the game modes, if there isn't a casual makes it casual. Casual playing for wins makes it sweat. It's not casual, you know? But you can treat it whatever you want in your head. That's fine. But if it's not casual on the other end, it's not a casual game mode, you know? But this is what I don't understand, big fads. You know, when you said objectives should never be in friendlies, the whole concept of casual are games without meaning. Correct me if I'm wrong. Years ago, friendlies didn't have objectives in. They were in rivals, right? Community moaned and said we don't want them in rivals. You know that period when we were using friendlies when there was friendlies with no meaning, did anyone go and play a friendly game mode? Anyone? Like, when objectives were done in Rivals, or I think it was just Rivals back then, or Squad Battles, did anybody go into the Friendlies tab to just play a friendly game? Now and then, just to play a few mates. Yeah, so I'm not even talking playing your mate. Like, if you go play Friendlies, and you're in a call, and you go, oh yeah, let's have a friendly, mate. I'm talking when it was objectives were in Rivals. Did anybody ever go into this and just go straight into classic match and just play a game? Really? Like, did anyone ever really do that? No, I don't think. The player base would complain about friendlies having no use. Yeah, but we had that before, big fads. We had that before where they had no use. But people weren't complaining then, going, people are complaining now, saying there's no casual game mode. And I get it. But 4 years ago, you had a casual game mode, but no one played in it because it didn't give you a reward. You know? I don't think there was a 1v1 game mode in context where it can be really cool casual. No, definitely not. Daily match limit. Yeah, the daily match limit is definitely one of the big, like, downsides to it, right? Pat Tarlin multiple times, never Pat Furlan Mendy. Play Volta. Yeah, get in the Volta chat. Get in the Volta. Right, I'm gonna quickly go grab a drink, okay? Let me go grab a drink. I'll be. I won't be long. I'm back. What's happening? Sorry, I got a sandwich while I was down there. But why not? But why not? Yeah, pro clubs is good for winding down, but then the issue that you have with that is, well, what about if someone doesn't have friends? Now, what happens if you want to start an Ultimate team? Hello, Joker. You well? Style, thanks for following, mate. Got myself a little chicken and lettuce sandwich. I like Blanc. Colo. I think he's very, very good. Still very good. Still worth doing, mate. For me. Still worth doing for me, bro. Hydrate. I'm hydrating, Michael. I've got some blackcurrant, all right? VPG? Yeah, but what happens if you want to stay on Ultimate Team? Where do you go and chill on Ultimate Team? I'm hydrating again. Green. I miss Silver Stars. Oh, yeah. So, Robbie J43 is one of my IRL mates, right? He wants me to start streaming the COD. I'm nearly done. He wants you to not be miserable. Would COD be any better, though? To be fair, big fads, would we not just say that's probably seasons, like online seasons? Ultimate Team is the core issue, no? Yeah, exactly, Suki. Am I still annoyed from the ref at 6-a-side? Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible, mate. Strom, it's fine when it's his first message, mate. Did the road to knock out SBC and got Osman? Is it worth trying to fit him in my team when I have Sonic agreement? No. Move off the bench, mate. We be trying out the new silver? Yeah, I do need to get him done. I do need to get him done, to be fair. An Elden Ring stream would be crazy. Yeah, so Rob seems to think that if I just go and play if I go and play COD on stream, you lot will love it. You lot will love it. Did you see my last message? Nah, what was it, Andy? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm not sure. A silver mate called Mateus Tell, selling for 9.6k. Right, I'll take a look. A bit of delete. Nice. Nice. Take that. Nice. Little fodder. Potential Makaleli or Guerrero. I think they're both very good. Whoever fits easier for you, Brit. Too far. I do love an owl rage. Playing FIFA EA seems to realise that the community will find a way to make my own thing. COD fan base is the same. And 100% never really play season, complain about the game. The difference is that Fortnite, you can't play the game and improve your character to make better. The reason you play for the rewards is because you object to improve your team in a way Fortnite doesn't allow. Yeah, so Rob reckons I should go and stream some Call of Duty. Now, what I reckon is I can't really play COD. I'd love to stream some of the other games that I play, you know. Bit of DayZ, bit of League of Legends. Go on. How fun would that be, chat? It won't be fun. It'd be terrible. Terrible. Right, I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna do easy SBC, and we're gonna see if we can get Thiago Silva done, chat. All right. Sound good? Sounds good, right? My club. Why is it so hard to get fodder? Just not a lot of ways to grind it, mate, really, to be honest. It says, thanks to the follow, mate. Meds, Green, and Michael, I'm hydrating. If you're bad at COD, then please stream. I've not played it in years, mate. I've not played it in years. Donkey's years. Look, I could play DayZ for 12 hours a day. Yep, that has been my life, Scary Times. That has been my life when I was over on the Blue Cruise. I love DayZ. DayZ, genuinely, I personally think it's the best video game out there. Salah, player of the month. Yeah, he'd probably win it, I reckon. I'd pop in for a league stream. It'd be terrible, mate. It'd be terrible. So the reason why Rob thinks I should stream a bit of Call of Duty is because he thinks it's relatable. Like FIFA, if you play Call of Duty, you probably played a bit of FIFA, and vice versa. So that's why Rob thinks I should do it. Don't you, Rob? Right, I need to do these. So, oh, triple threat. This is what you were saying about Eli, right? Is that the new promo? Interesting. Afternoons to Spencer, you well? Should do a stream a week to play other games. It's just not worth it though, Strom. You just ruin like you ruin the community that you have. Really, it's genuinely, it's not worth it. Actually, just not worth it, mate. Genuinely, it's not worth it. Right, let's go and do this Thiago Silva. Wrong one. Marquinhos. And I've broke the game. Thanks very much for that. Beautiful. 130 Salah affordable to try and keep people away from COD. I don't think they care, Brad. I don't think it's something they even think about. So you all know Mbappe's going right. Is he in the voting? He's in the voting. Yeah, I think he wins it probably. Is Crespo fodder or Werner? Crespo's okay actually. Summaries for random games. I just answered your plan, so there's not really much ways to get it, mate. Yeah, I watch a lot of Sour Sweet JLK, Zubro. It's something I've kind of like thought about, possibly, you know, delving into as a bit of a like side sort of, you know, hobby. Yeah, because their videos are incredible, mate. The way they do them, really like them, mate. Really like them. Yeah, I'll have a look, Andy, in a bit. Let me just do this SBC. DayZ is a shit game. Stay clear. I'm sorry. I will not have that blasphemy from you three. Absolutely not allowed, my friend. DayZ is an unbelievable game. Did you do it? No, I've not done it, Jay. Did you do it, mate? Have you done it? I wanted to sound rude, but as much as we'll like you as a person, we're also here because the game you play you love. Yeah, definitely. That's, Charlie, I'm very aware you lot as a whole don't care about me and me playing other games. Like, you're not here for me. You're here for the game and me on the game. That's it. Like, I've very much realised this with, you know, streaming and like community and that. People don't care about you. And as soon as you get that kind of out your head, unless you're just a massive content creator, just don't care. That's fine. Like, you know, you don't need to deep it. Like, it's just the way it is. The same reason why, like, I don't get attached to anything or whatever. Like, most of you are just pixels on a screen, you know? I know it sounds crazy, but it is. And I think when you can get into that sort of like mindset, it does you better, you know? What rank role? Over recent times, ADC. I just play a Felios really, mate. But I don't really play that much anymore, to be fair. Not really, something. My main game is AZ. It's tormented my sanity, mate. It's incredible. But it's the same thing. It's the grass is always greener, right? Like, I've played a lot of Daisy though, mate. I've played like 1,000 hours on Daisy, I think, which is pretty mad. Right, where are we? Thiago Silva. I don't know why I'm doing Thiago Silva first, by the way, when I need to do Ollie Watkins and Marta. But I'm more interested in Thiago Silva, to be honest. I'm more interested in Thiago Silva. To play Football Manager? No, I used to. Football Manager is where I started my journey, my friend. Big Football Manager. Yeah, it was where I first started making content. How long have you been playing FIFA? I played FIFA 18. I didn't play 19. And then 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Come on, man. Are we going to make me reload again? Probably Bombasta, Andy. Depends what kind of streamer you are, though. There's some that would match you no matter... Yeah, I mean, there'll be some people here, fads, who would come and tune in and watch me play anything. But the majority of people know. But it depends on who you are. Like, you know, if you're an Angry Ginge, a Danny Aarons, you know, like these sort of people that have created an incredible like community and what they do, you'll get away with it. I'm here to help people get better at FIFA. I'm not here for me, Alexbee official, you know? You know what I mean? Got DePaul. DePaul's not bad, you know? After all, we didn't do well. Never played Vigor? No, I never played that. What's that? Even me? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, Virgo, for most people it is, you know? There's obviously some people that I've spoke to, like, like, not in person, but, like, you know, behind, you know, in Discord and stuff. So it's a bit different, but majority, no. You know? No mention, that's a sucker punch. Sorry, Nep. How are you, mate? You well? But it's the same, though, Nep, isn't it? Like, if you went and, where am I? Thiago Silva. If you went and started, like, I don't know, playing Fortnite all the time or, like, GTA, like, would it be the same as, like, Ginge doing it? I know full well if I went and, yeah, I'm going to go and do this. Like, people don't care, really, do they? Delete, Marquinhos. All right, Odegaard. Thank you to Ryan for coming in with a fresh prime. That is very, very kind of you, mate. Thank you so much for the love and the support. You do get ad-free viewing, squad of views in our Discord server, and also access to our ebook, which is in the Discord server, my friend. Thank you so much for the love, mate. I appreciate you, bro. Hope you're doing well. All right, bronze, and I think the rest I have to buy because I am broke in this club. Can't use any of these 84s. Can't use any of those 83s. I have 183 in Jekko. Jekko, get up front, mate. Beautiful. Oh, I've got another 83, actually. I'm using this Evander. I keep forgetting to use him. I keep thinking he's like a special card that I'm never going to get back. And it is just simply not true. Where are you? I've got Munayin as well, actually, that I need to do something with. Where you at, Odegaard? Where are you hiding from me? There you are. Beautiful. It's called having a personality. Yeah, and I don't have much of a personality. Like, I'm not going to beat around the bush. Like, in terms of what I provide and what I do, I very much have made my content on me helping people get better at the video game. I'm not the most funniest of guys. I'm not the most entertaining guy. I'm just here to help you like get better. That's pretty much it. You know? That's pretty much it. Right, I need 84. 184, 183 chat. Lukaku. What type of player would you recommend as a cam in a 4-2-3-1? A striker, a good passing, or a cam with someone like pace? With some pace. I think in cam, you want players that are agile. You want players that can pass, can skill, can shoot, dribble. You need yeah, someone like Odegaard's fine, mate. Definitely. Yeah. Did you get FM on Xbox yet? Yeah, I think so. Right, who's the other one that I need? An 83. So we'll go with Romanoli. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly. No. I hope you're well, though, mate. Hope you are well, my friend. Beautiful. Neymar at cam or striker? Cam for me. I think he can play anywhere, though. He's absolutely incredible this year. Yeah, I've already had to reset twice this year. I sent you my email on Discord. Not sure if you've seen that. I need to do the ebook sendings, mate. I haven't done any over the last 2 days. So if you're waiting on it, it'll come over today. Thoughts on the current state of the game? We've actually been speaking about it a lot today, Adam. Yeah, I mean, there's certain things that need a lot of changing, mate. But what do you think? Gold, KDB or Odegaard? Where are you playing them? I don't think Ten Hag has long left, no. I was talking about that with a Man United fan last night. I think he has long left myself. I don't think he has long left at all. See the Rashford red? I only saw it once. What are your opinions, Grace? I haven't looked at it, so I can't form a comment on it yet. What div did you manage to reach? We're in the Elite Division before the season reset, mate. I haven't played Division Rivals though this week. He looks very good. Oh. He looks very, very good. Hi, bro, from Trinidad. Hello there, Trini. How are you, mate? You well? Thanks for the love, mate. I don't think it was ever a red. So the way I only saw it once, so, you know, I can't really give you much of an opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong. Rashford's trying to shield the ball, right? So the ball's here. He's trying to step in front of the player and, you know, shield the ball. Could you argue there was intent? Did he understand if he put his foot there, he would hit the person? That's the only thing. As I said, though, I've only seen it once. I don't know. But no intent. Yes, you don't think there was any intent for it. Soft red, but you can understand why it was given, not a red. Zero intent. He was looking at the ball. It's a red, and I don't think intent mattered. I think intent does matter, though. You know? I don't think you can just take it out and go, yeah, it don't matter. Hold. Real right back might not be a nice return. Who? Really? I don't think intent factors in at all. I disagree. I think it does massively. Ref explained there is no such thing as intent in the rules. What? So now, if you just... So, okay. So, CeeLo, in that same context, ball's coming up above, yeah? I'm running back, running back, and I like, you know, maybe I try to jump and like elbow. If a player comes down here and you elbow him in the head, is that just a red card then? If you had no idea that he was there? Like if you just, you know, go up to jump like you would for a normal jumping and he clonks your elbow, if there's no intent, well, is that a red then? Obviously, that's a very vague, you know, kind of thing, but, you know. That's interesting, that then. That's interesting. Hello, Gary. You well? Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. To see you nice. Oh, we've got to do here. 82s. 82. 82. 82. And 82s at the front as well. Woo! Let's get it. Okay. So now I need 3 more positions. Let's go get them then. Your arm is by your side, but you're leaning to block the ball to your arm. It's handball, so intent absolutely does matter. I don't understand why VRs get involved. No one in the pitch is feeling aggrieved. It's a red card if you're Bruno G. Intent is a factor for a red card, but if the person's safety is being endangered, then it's irrelevant. I think that's a very, very weird way we're going to be moving into them with football. Very weird way. So if the opponent's ankle has been endangered, but there was no intent from the person to know, but that to me is ropey, man. That's a ropey rule. Very ropey. But yeah, obviously that person could have could be injured, could have an ankle breaker. But I think to then go, oh, you could have broke his ankle there, but you had no idea what you would do. Like you had no idea he was there. You didn't try and do it. There was no intent for it whatsoever, but we're still going to send you off. I think that's a bit. I'm not sure how I feel about that. To be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Really? Because now players can very deliberately try and force their legs into positions where someone will be planting their foot and go, oh, look what he just did to me, ref. There's no intent for it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, you know? Wasn't intentional, but he still had done it. Red. Have any power thoughts on Albion this season? I think we're doing very well right now, Thomas, mate. I think, genuinely, given how I thought we were going to start the season, I was a bit scared. I think we've got some good players come back from injury. I think he's doing a very, very good job. 2-footed tackles always have intent to hurt the player, though. Yeah, so in that context, then, so if the people that are saying the Rashford card is a red card, which, you know, that's your opinion, is Udogie's tackle the other day when he left the ground with 2 foot, that should be a red card then, yeah? Because there was he didn't even touch the player, but the intent was, why is he doing that? Should that not be a red card? He could have endangered someone. I'm not sure, Donkey. Hello, Greybeard, you well? Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. I've done that. I've bought them. I need an 85. Need an 85, 85, 85. Grealish. Yeah, I think the Udogie one should be a red. I don't think you should ever be allowed to, you know, do that sort of tackle. Like, that to me is not something you should ever be doing on a football pitch, you know? I think he got the red for the arm in the face. What? Rashford? Reminds me of the rules. Were abused in NBA for a long time. They allowed each player their space and you couldn't invade another player's space. Not easy in football, but other sports have to face similar questions and recognise it. So I didn't think Havertz was a red card at first, Mick, because I thought he only caught him with his trailing leg, his left leg. And to me, that he had intent to play the ball, like he tried to block the ball. Yeah, he went in with a bit of passion, you know, it was a bit reckless. But I thought it was only his left leg, his trailing leg that caught him. And then my mate showed me an angle where his right foot does catch him ever so slightly. So then to me, that's a red card. Like, you know, he wasn't in control of his body. Yes, does catch him. So I would have given that a red after I knew that. But I didn't know that at the time. Like, I saw the angles and was like, oh, he didn't touch him with his right foot. So it's never a red. It turns out he did. So intent and speed in Havertz can make it red. Also out of control. Yet Bruno G can potentially elbow. I think what saved Bruno is the fact that he like forearmed him rather than elbowed him, you know? So this is something that me and my friend who's in the chat, Robbie J43, were talking about last night. How do you feel about VAR not being able to view things in slow motion? Because we can all agree slow motion can make it look so much worse than it actually is. While as if you took in the context of the game and like the normal speed of it, very different. Very different. Barely any contact, don't agree. Yeah, but the difference is, Sean, is that it doesn't matter whether it's barely any contact or loads of contact. The point is that if he was, you know, a milliseconds a bit earlier, he could have broke his shin, right? But because he does touch him slightly, then it makes it red. If there was no contact, it's not a red for me, you know? Had to either freeze the screen. What makes me laugh is, you know, they try to step in for these clear and obvious errors. If they're having to watch it for 2-3 minutes, it's not a clear and obvious error, is it? You know? All replay should be in full speed and no still images. You get 3 reviews barring offside decisions. Nah, because I don't think it should become a guessing game, Lewis. You know, you shouldn't go, oh, do you think that could have been a red? Like, decisions should just be right or wrong. But I think this clear and obvious rule is sketchy, to say the least. You know? I think that's definitely a sketchy one. Let's be honest, as hell, we did not mean to play the ball. He did not mean to play the ball. That was not his main objective. He came flying in there to hurt Longstaff. No, he has intent to play the ball, Tant. He's tried to block the ball. And if you don't think he's not had the intent to play the ball, like, I don't know if you, why you, like, I don't understand. The guy's about to clear the ball. He's tried to come in and block the ball with a rough challenge, with a tough challenge. And those sort of tackles are fine in football. Yeah? You know? Clear and obvious, shouldn't be zooming into the ball, staying on it. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm getting tired of the usual pundits listening to only talking about VAR. Clear and obvious is never applied. They check everything, half a toe offside. Yeah, but so the offsides, in my opinion, Lewis, are the only thing that we should be getting right, because you are either offside or you are onside. There's no in and ah in between an offside. The way the Champions League do their offside is the way it should be done. But with a foul, we all know what... So, like, Tant thinks the tackle that Havertz did was terrible. Should never do it. Terrible tackle. I think if he doesn't touch him with his right foot, he's tried to block the ball. He's gone in with a bit of passion, a bit hard. I'm all for that in football. It's a tough challenge. It's a bit of passion. But Tant's going, no, I don't want that. But that's what Tant wants. That's what I want. And like a referee might see that as, yeah, come on, mate. That's a bit, too much. I'll give you a yellow. Another one might go, absolutely no place for red card. So I think tackles and those sort of decisions can be subjective to who's officiating the game, right? Whereas an offside is an offside. Yeah, they don't use the AI offsides, Lewis, because the Premier League don't want to spend the money on it, mate. That's the reason why we don't. Simple as. The lack of consistency. Yeah, but I would also argue as well, we are... Hang on. Can I do that? Yeah, let's do that, can't I? I would also argue as well, though, you're never going to not have lack of consistency in officiating decisions, right? Because the rule book is very every ref is different in the sense of what they allow and what's a yellow and you've done persistent fouling, now I'm actually going to give you a yellow or this and that. And I don't think you're ever going to get away from that, to be fair. Yeah, there's different tolerances for sure. Right, what do I need to do, chat, by the way? In my opinion, offside rulings only apply to parts of your body. You can score a goal if you're not using your arm being an inch. Yeah, but it is that way, no? Like, your arm being an inch behind the defender's body. Like, that's how they do it. They only do it for places you can score with, like parts you can score with, right? Why can't the ref just say to VAR, I think I've missed something, can you check it? Surely that's better. I don't know, man. It's weird, right? Can I see icons dropping more? I think the longer the game goes on, yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. I swear it's like that, no? No, so it draws offsides from parts you can score from. So it'll only draw the offside from here. So if your forearm's there, it doesn't matter, Everything is dropping. I'm doing well, Jamesy. How are you, mate? Nice to see you, bro. We had a look, Eli. Looks cool, doesn't it? I need to do this Centurions Cup, chat. Let's go play the games in this. So something that people said we'll have the AI offside next season. Hopefully. When is the icon SBC repeatable? No. If VAR doesn't add consistency, there is no point to it. Linesmen now the easiest job on the planet. I'm fine with the line. I'm fine with the offside decisions though, Twisted. Right? I think the offside decisions you have to get them right. There are offside or the onside, one or the other. I think VAR is stepping in too much in a lot of challenges. Yeah, for sure. Nah, I don't like this introduce a challenge system. I don't like it, Tant. Letting your managers have fist fights. I think VAR should intervene when it's a reckless challenge, like violent challenge that they missed. Other than that, I think they should stay out of the game, to be honest. What's the point in the monitor now anyway? This is what I don't get, Joe. That's what I don't get. Why have the monitor? These people up in the VAR room, why are they not just making the decision? Why does the ref need to make the decision? Why are they putting that extra on the ref? Yeah, exactly, Mick. Glad to hear, Scottish gamer. All right, let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's go and have some fun. I don't want that responsibility. But what's the point in having them then? It shouldn't be on the ref there, no? Handball should go back to being deliberate or not. I think the handball rule is a very interesting one to try and get right, but no one ever really handballs the ball deliberately, mate. No one handballs the ball deliberately, do they? Am I wrong? My mate's all for make it so it's deliberate. And I'm like, yeah, but how do you know if it was deliberate? You know? Go side by side. It's not even like the ref has the choice of going against them. He's preventing this still image or slow-mo. Yeah. see what this Thiago Silva's like, by the way. Tell man down on that. Henri, am I a joke to you? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you very rarely get people that handball the ball deliberately, right? Maybe. So this is something that my mate Tim said last night. To stop the handball rule from being so, like, dubious, the hand, if it touches the hand, what a save, by the way. If it touches the hand, it's fine. Carry on. The only time a handball would ever be given when you are attacking is if you have played a forward motion. You know, like you've deliberately handballed it there. Other than that, Jesus. Other than that, just treat it as like a part of the chest. Like if it touches the hand, it touches the hand. Whatever. Carry on. Play. Like. We started the rest of the game. They could discuss big decisions like they do in NBA. The one thing I dislike about referees in the real life game is they don't. In every other area of football right now, there's always someone answering something, right? Whether it's a player, whether it's a manager, they're answering. They're getting interviewed. They're getting spoken about. Pundits speak. The refs are the most quietest thing ever in football. Why? They play such a huge role. Why are they not getting asked? Oh, why did you give this decision? What was your thought process here? It's because I think they're scared. Got a pair of car keys handed in at reception, according to the thingy. Who's lost the car keys, chap? Oh, I messed that up. I meant to pass that to Alvarez. Aim stick, wrong direction. Handball is a handball. It's obstruction, so if the ball hits it, it doesn't matter about intention. Well, yeah, but then you've obviously got the rule of if your arm's down by your side. And what happens if it hits the arm when... Say here, if he crossed this in, yeah? Good save. Say if that player crossed it in then, yeah, in real life, and there was no one in the box, nothing was happening, and it hit the arm, and the ball was down then by a natural position, are you saying that's a handball? Because it just shut the arm? Like, yeah, good luck, mate. Great ball. Hello, Rico, you on? I see you, mate. I mean, to be fair, did he just knock that on or did he leave it? They're never going to mic the refs up, mate, because the amount of swearing from the players has been mad. But they could easily do what they do in F1. Delay the reaction. Don't give us the referees like mic until you've bleeped out the swearing. But then you'd obviously have the problem of people accusing them of, you know, bleeping out like other things or not showing us stuff and whatnot, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, it's just a penalty, isn't it, really? Oh, yeah, but this is where in a natural position is an interesting conversation, Jose, isn't it? You know, if Sterling was running to track back, mate, and the ball, say, hit his arm, Sterling's running position for him is very high. But that's a natural position for him. Is that viewed as natural in the eyes of the law? You know? Yeah, it's literally a tap-in for Perlo, isn't it, Mick? I mean, the fourth official's mainly there, mate, for the touchline, right? Like, fourth official doesn't do a fat lot in football. Whatever happened to the... You know, the Champions League, they used to have those side officials. You know, the ones that used to stand, like, by the goal? Have they scrapped them? Now that we've got VAR? I'm assuming they have. What, Mudryk? VAR took it over. That's a money thing, isn't it, Lewis? Should go over the top there, Al. If I'm going to go for it, that is. Not saying I should have, but if I was. On Balde. Plain. Oos. Passion. Go on, Strom. That's a great pass from Van Dijk, you know. Oos. Lovely goal. Problem with refs, so many similar different results, all subjective. Yeah, definitely. Bruder, thanks for the follow, mate. Welcome in. How you doing, bro? Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Pictures changed colour again, chat. And it looks beautiful. Doesn't it? Declan Rice, man. Just get in there in front of me. Just says returning to menu. I'm not sure, mate. I agree. There should be more consistency. This is where the problem I think lies, though, mate. Is you're never going to get consistency when. Okay, so I'll prove the example. Yeah. Chat. Rashford's. Hang on. Rashford's red card yesterday. Is it a red card? Yes or no? Just yes or no. Just put yes or no. Yeah, definitely, Sean. Oh, I got him. I got him with a cheese. So we got more yeses than nos. I'm glad you're liking them, Bruder, mate. Thank you for watching them, mate. I appreciate you, bro. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so we've got a fairly big variety of yes and no, yeah? Okay? So my point is here, you know what we're saying about consistency with officiating. How can you get consistency when even just what we've just said here, again, we're not officials, right? We haven't been trained to be a referee, so obviously take that with a pinch of salt. But when you've got this here of yes and no's saying it's a red card or no, it's not a red card, how are you meant to really narrow down consistency that much when it's a human, it's a brain? Everyone interprets things differently. Because the rule book isn't as very simple as this action results in YXZ, you know? Everyone who says no is a United fan. No, I don't agree. I've only seen it once, so I'm not sure on it. But I think if he was playing the ball, he's trying to shield, he's trying to protect, you know, trying to step to protect the ball, and he's got no idea that that player's about to step where he is. I don't think it's a red card. But I need to watch it again. I've only seen it once. You know, make clearer rules. Yeah, maybe. We need the refs internally to be consistent. But correct me if I'm wrong. The only way you would ever get the refs to be consistent is by having 3 Premier League referees. By having like 3 Premier League referees doing all games. You know? Yeah, so like that's very simple, isn't it? Is it an offside? Is it a throw-in? Is it a goal kick? Is it a corner? All very clear rules to follow. Fouls, I think maybe are a little bit different. You know? I mean, maybe not Premier League referees. They all stink. Yeah. Go on, Rodrigo. Go! Oh, he tackled. No way did he tackle there. Hello. I'll take this, though. I'll take this, ref. Okay. No. Have the same ref and VAR team for every game. Yeah, let's just make our seasons last 5 years, shall we? Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Just watch it. Yeah, you made contact with the player in a way you could potentially break a player leg. In the action where he's shielded or not, he didn't touch the ball. That's the consequence. Yeah, but the ball's in his control, Jose. And if he's not even known that the player's there, there's no intent to do what he did, then that's why I'm a little bit like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, oh, it doesn't matter about intent now. I think that's very odd. We need a live reaction now. Just watched it. I don't think he's gone into hurt play. Don't think he used excessive foot. It's high and unfortunate. Yellow for me. It's a contact sport, so a red card should not be given lightly, in my opinion. I despise the phrase could break. You could break a player's leg in a clean challenge. Yeah, of course you could. You may not have intent to hurt him, but that is what happened. I'll have a watch of it after this game. Remind me, I'll go and have a look. Blanc, Vidic or Thiago Silva? I've not used enough for Thiago Silva, mate. I've only just done him. I don't really like Vidic all that much. I like Blanc a lot, though. Let's go, Mudryk. Go on, son. Go on. Hello, Sam, mate. You well? Nice to see you, mate. You good? You good, you good, you good? Controlled sprint. Beautiful. I haven't actually done him yet. I haven't put him on the team yet. I need to bring him in. It's been more difficult the last couple of days in the AFC. More difficult? In what context, mate? Watch it, Al? Right, I'll go and watch it. I can't obviously show it on stream. I can't show it on stream, obviously. I need a full screen here. Let's have a look. Can I get a video? Hello, Wonder, you well? Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you, Summer. Got the actual gameplay, the opponents? No, I don't think so, Jamesy. Or offside, service joke. How do you control sprint? You hold R1, my friend. R1, RB. And you just basically just walk at the opponents. My friend. So I'm trying to get a like video footage of it. Certainly did free. Found it frustrating the last couple of days. What are you struggling with, Jamesy? Right. Let's show it here. I'm only seeing like the still images. TNT YouTube channel. I don't get it on Twitter. I'm gonna go for a wee. Someone link it me, yeah? I'll be right back. I'm back. Thanks. Is there a difference between controlled sprint and explosive sprint in terms of buttons pressed? Explosive sprint is... What, you want about running styles, Oblivion? Henderson in England squad? Of course he is. Of course he is. Okay, let's have a watch. I got it. Rashford, red card. It's FIFA you saw has been very helpful. Good. I'm glad to hear, mate. I'm glad to hear. Do you know what I think doesn't save him? I'm going to be honest. What I don't think saves him, his upper body doesn't match his lower body. As in, I think if he's trying to step to put his body in, like to put his body in the way, to plant your foot where you want to plant it, I feel like his upper body's got to go with it. I don't feel like, you know how like you position yourself where you're like trying to position in that way to shield the ball? He doesn't. Does he? Yeah, he does a little. I mean, he doesn't know he's there. Like, as in, he has a glance like a second before it. Let's have a look again. So he has a glance as he takes the touch with the right foot. I know you guys can't see this, by the way, but obviously I can't show it. So he has a glance. He knows he's there like a second earlier. I don't think it's a red. I think it's a yellow if you want to give it anything, just because of like the, oh yeah, you may have hurt him here. But I think in the same freeze frame, if you look at this, right? Hang on. Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. If you go back, hang on, I'll show you this. Sorry, I'm trying to freeze frame it on the right section, and it's super difficult. I can't freeze frame it on the right section. Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Elbow 2. What, he elbows him? I mean, no, he's put his body across. Like, that's not an elbow. That's not an intentional like elbow on that, you know? No, I'm in controlled sprint, but there is a playstyle plus refers to explosive sprint. What on like I think it's on Liao Rapid. It's when you go from like just jogging Oblivion and then into a sprint. So if you like say hold one and straight L1 and strafe dribble and then you go into a sprint, that's like a explosive out. Think about like a 100-meter sprinter. When you go from being still or slow speed to then quickly going, if you have someone with rapid, they get out quicker. That makes sense. That makes sense. James and Jamesy. Look at that. Steve-O coming in and Jamesy for tier 1 for 2 months and a prime for 2 months. Very kind of you, bro. If you do get ad-free viewing, squad reviews in the Discord server, and also access to our ebook, which is also in the Discord server. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you, bro. Who is my favourite in football? What, in real life? Hey, let's go, Ben. Oh yeah, I don't think it's a red for me. I don't think I'll be giving that a red at all. At all. Problem is judging intent to remove the judgment of intent to have consistency. The problem is judging intent, just remove the judgment of intent to have consistency. But intent is everything. You know? Yeah, no worries, Miguel. Cheers for chilling, mate. Cheers for chilling. Cheers for chilling. August feels cold this year. Yeah, it's cold this August, isn't it, mate? How do you access the ebook in Discord? Look at the ebook access. Type yes, I add you, and then you send me your email, and then I send it over. Ash was able to get his boot down. It would have been a yellow on the defender. Yeah, I don't think it's red. I don't think it's red for me. Betting 4 goals in is the real red. Yeah, maybe that's one of the bigger issues. All right. You can't tell intent from a video. We can't be in that guy's head. I mean, you know you can't, but intent, obviously, if someone's not looking at someone and like doesn't know exactly where they're going to be in that exact moment, they haven't done like a massive like swiping motion where they just like kicked him in head. Like, I think intent is, you know, you can kind of get an idea with intent. Yeah, not exactly. There will be some that you would get wrong, of course, but it does give a fairly good idea, you know. Any difference in gameplay after the update? I haven't really played enough, to be honest with you, Summer. Good ball, Declan. No way, Vidic sticking that leg out. Thiago Silva feels slow, you know. Should I get playing up Son or Trailblazer Salah or Trailblazer Son and play him up Salah? We don't know how much Salah's going to be yet, mate. So if he does win it, it obviously depends on price. I wouldn't spend the money on Trailblazer Son, no. I mean, that's fine, Oz, but you're still in an FC stream, so you're still somewhat involved. Yeah? Formation feels flat. Other teams feel quicker. Could be like me. What, 4-2-3-1 and 4-3-2-1 feels flat? Yeah, but what do you mean, Jamesy? Like, how does it feel flat? We're not doing them. We're not doing the player in a month, Susama. We've said we're not going to do the player in a month. They're just too much, mate. Way too much. So if you watch NFL or NBA, but the NFL remove judgment, no, I don't really watch American sports because I don't like the way a lot of their structures are done, mate. I don't have any interest in them. They're very, yeah, I think the way they do sport is very weird, you know. Thiago worth doing. The first few games with him, it feels slow though. It feels really slow. Looks worse than it was. The defender put his leg into the area. Rashford step. Yeah, but I don't think that's relevant either. Like, the defender's entitled to put his foot there. It's just an unfortunate, like, thing. You know? Playoffs are super fun. Yeah, but this is the thing, right, with NBA. The normal season means pretty much sweet fuck all, right? Balenciaga. It seems creating chances can be difficult. Also, defending can be a struggle. Yeah, but it's not a formation thing like defending struggle. You know, if you're using the 4-3-2-1 or the 4-2-3-1, you know, good defensive formations. Obviously, the 4-3-2-1 tends to be people make it so it defends in a 4-4-2. 4-2-3-1 is obviously very, very just good as a whole. But creating chances, mate, very rarely is it down to formation. It's down to what you're doing on the sticks, bro. Are you looking for patterns of play? Are you looking for triangles? Are you triggering runners? Are you using play a lot, creative runs? You know, are you doing all these things that you can do on the game to try and give yourself more of a chance rather than trying to rely specifically on the AI or tactics or like movement that way, you know? Sad. Well, in Declan. I'm in trouble. Onside, yeah. Happens a lot to defenders. It hurts. Never thought intentional was at the wrong of it. It's like the US thing. Everyone gets a trophy even for losing. I think the biggest problem with the US sport is like, obviously a lot of them doing like their drafts and like at some point every team is going to have a bit of success, right? From what I understand. I mean, I don't know fully, but you know, like there's that new guy in the NBA who's like 7'4", who's just a demon, and like the team that he's gone to were like one of the worst teams in the league season before, but he's like made them so good, and they got that first pick to be able to get him. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that sort of system. You know, not really my cup of tea. That. Are you opening packs or saving them for Friday? I've opened my packs. Yeah, that's what you mean. My rival rewards, yeah. It's a great ball. Good block. But he's still not better than LeBron James at 38. I mean, it's his first season in, right? Like, I think that's a bit, you know, no one's expecting him to be. But he's a complete like freak of nature, isn't he? He's a complete freak of nature. Like, he can dribble, he can ball handle, he can shoot. No one can even actually like compete with him in the air because he's like release point of the ball is so high that even like guys that are 6'7", 6'8" can't stop him. It's a joke. Makes the league more competitive, generally on top, bottom, and average. Yeah, but I just don't think it's how sport should be played. I don't think that's to me. That is not sport. Like, as much as I would love West Brom to be competing in the league, you know, in the Premier League, just like finishing bottom and then going, oh yeah, in a couple of years you'll have another go around, to give everyone's like team a bit of like chance. I just think it's a bit weird. That's, like, to me, not how like sport works, really. Like when Leicester won the league, that was so class because it was just so out of the blue. You know, that's what makes sport good, that you can, you know, climb the ladder, climb the competitive system. While it's like, if you just get told, oh, by the way, yeah, you're going to have Haaland in, you know, like you're going to have a chance to pull Haaland in like the first 5 seasons time. No, just don't really sit well with me, really. Gonna get one more attack, maybe. Go on then, Rodrigo. No way is he saved that? Oh. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Jose. Again, I'm not a massive basketball person, but the guy has potential to be one of the best basketball players ever, no? Because he's a 7'3". People don't know how to stop him. He can cover 2 players when he's defending, which is just so like unique. He can dribble, he can shoot, like he can do it all. You know? But like, obviously right now he's not going to be, but he's got potential to go very far, right? How do I feel about players and managers saying there are too many games? I don't know. I mean, because it's very easy to sit here in our chair, isn't it, and go, bro, you get paid all this money and you have to play 2 games a week? I think playing 2 football games a week, 90 minutes, for 10 to 15 years, and earn the money that you do, I don't feel like that's that bad, really. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it, with him, Jesse, is that he, you know, injuries, you know, being that tall, and, you know, your bones and your knees and your ankles, it's obviously like, you know, he could like just basically fall apart. All right. Thiago Silva. I'm 16-18 wins play on the weekend. Just seemed their last 2 days. I've hit a wall. Do you know what I'd recommend? Sounds crazy, Jamesy. Go and use a gold squad for 3 games. You'll get beat. It's fine. Go back to the basics. That's what I always recommend when you have a bit of a mental reset and you can't really do. Makes you play like proper like football to start off with. It's a good goal, that. Who's the best player I've used? Neymar, I think. NBA is hard on the hips and ankles. They're starting to not have a holiday though, which is a bit iffy to me. Yeah, and that obviously comes in with the international stuff, right? You know, especially with like this stupid like Nations League and things. You know, there is that. I get that. They do need time to rest. They do need, you know, a good month or 2 to just kind of do nothing. But you want time to chill and rest, means that the season would be more congested. You know? Sad. Before we go to the other one. Hi, I realise when someone is making the kickoff run, my left back, right back is going fast to sideline. Is this a ping problem or what? Ping problem? What do you mean? Abo. I say that apparently they nerfed near post finishes, right? That was one thing in the pitch notes. 90% of the world doesn't have a holiday and get paid way less. I mean, 90% of the world do have a holiday. Everyone literally has like a month off, right? Like that's kind of staple, I would say. And you get paid less, yeah, because you're not an elite athlete, like you know. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they have modern, to be honest. I just think as well on precision shooting, you nail it if you green it. It just doesn't matter, does it? Really? I like his polo, you know. I genuinely do. I think he's good. I think he's really good. Well, in Declan. Look who's there. Polo. Premier League teams play 8 games less in the league than EFL clubs. Yeah, you know, I mean, they play less in the league, but then they have obviously the 2 cups, European football. I think obviously that one of the big issues is the travelling as well, right? That's where a lot of the complaints will come with. No worries, Alvarez. Just take it if you want it, mate. Ah, I wanted to go Mudryk. No, people don't have holidays. Not in the US. Oh, well, I'm going off the UK, mate, because obviously the football we're talking about is the Premier League. So, you know, if the Premier League players are complaining about, you know, not getting enough holiday and whatnot, like in the UK, you get basically a month, 30 days holiday in pretty much every job. You know? Should I go for an outside the boot? Probably should, shouldn't I? I think. It's actually just way too easy. I knew well, Wood. So you mate. Can you play a creative CM? Yeah, I think you can. I would argue that you probably don't get the most out of them because you very rarely go into the CMs at the minute because of the middle being so pressure heavy. Oh, lovely Alvarez. Nice. Nice. Love you, I appreciate the YouTube videos as well. Hey, I appreciate your words, mate. Thank you for the love, bro. Yeah, I know what you mean, Abo. I don't understand how your right back tracking a run is a connection problem. I don't understand that, mate. You know? That's what I didn't understand, really. Not sure, Ali. Workers who work a 5-day week must receive at least 28 days annual year as equivalent to 5.6 weeks holiday. Indeed. Indeed. Playing 4-2-3-1 here, G1. 4-2-3-1, mate. Nice. They could always go and get any other UK job if they value holiday time more than cash. Well, no, because the argument from footballers and managers is going to be the strain that they're putting on their bodies, not the holiday time. The strain that they're going to be putting on their bodies and the damage it's doing. You know, like some of the players play with, you know, messed up knees and that sort of stuff, right? So it's like what it does in the long run. I think that's where the issue is. Not that they get a holiday more, you know. We love seeing you on the commentators booth. When do we see you next? I won't be doing any events this year, I don't think, mate, unfortunately. It's a little while now. I work for a US company in the UK and have a take what you need holiday. Yeah, I've heard a lot about these sort of stuff, Charles. And you know, people actually don't abuse it and take like more than what they would normally get anyway. Go on. Lovely. Lovely feet, Rodrigo. Nah, Vertigo, I'm not doing anything this year. Other than maybe E-Prem. And yeah, that's probably it. I've kind of said, so I wasn't involved with EA for the start of their season. And then like the VBL and the E-Serie A and all that sort of stuff that I normally do. I've told my agency, other than the Premier League, I'm not interested basically. With the baby on the way, I just don't want to be, I don't want to be travelling, to be honest. I want to be at home with the missus and the baby. I don't know why I've gone for that. 4-4-2 is really good. 4-3-2-1 as well, Flatwoods. Is it paid holiday though? Yeah. It's like a new thing that companies do. And the whole return of it is that you get employees that are happier because it's like, oh, I need to take the afternoon off to go and watch my kids' piano, like, you know, thing. And like, you get that. And then the people really appreciate being able to like go, oh yeah, it's the kids' sports day. Oh, we're going to go away this weekend. We're going to get Monday off. And then they actually, the stats show that they end up taking the same amount of holiday as someone anyway. And they're happier workers, you know? I mean, I wasn't selected Vertigo for like the, you know, the starting stuff, like the start of the events. As I said, I've only ever done one EA event, you know, and that was a year and a half ago. So, you know, I'm obviously not like needed in that sense. And then I'd obviously do the side events like the Premier League, E-Serie A, but that's not EA, you know, it is, but it's like third party brand. So they get to pick their talent. So obviously I've done them. But yeah, I'm just not interested. So I kind of said if I was in, and I was going to give it my all. If I'm not in, then I'm not in, and I'm not, you know, I'm not going to do bits and bobs here and there. I'd rather stay at home. I'd rather be with the missus, be with the babby, you know, not be traveling. That is so unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Yeah, exactly that, Hayden. Exactly that. Whoa. Go on, keep battling. Carlo was kind of hiding a bit there, to be honest. Not really getting into the position I wanted him to be. You know who's there though? Van Dijk, Virgil. You're welcome, Flatwoods. I think when I change the cursor to my centre back, it comes wrongly to the left back or right back, depending on the attacker. Oh, it's you selecting the wrong player, no? In that, what's happening? Also, that holiday schedule only works for project-focused jobs. We don't care when you're working as long as the work is done when it needs to be. Yeah, definitely. The block. Yeah, there is that as well, right? It's interesting though. My boss doesn't really let me have time off. Don't really get any holiday. To be fair, like I know obviously I work my own hours, I can do what I want. I'm very fortunate with that. I don't actually really give myself like quote unquote time off, you know, unless we actually do go like away on holiday. You know, I'm not ever like off really, which I probably should do. I probably should have like moments where I go, I'm not doing anything, you know. Yeah, I don't know, Abbo. There's a lot of things that you say with connection, mate, which I can't help you with, unfortunately. Like, if your connection's terrible, your connection's terrible. There's not really a fat lot you can do, you know. I don't know what you want me to do or say, really. Your boss is the missus. Yeah, that's it. Well, in. Okay, lovely. Good. It's good football. Can we get there? Shouldn't have gone for that. Silly. I'll take the corner though. Yeah, you can do a Rocco and say you live every day and then just not be live. Did he say that? I did wonder, actually. I was like, I haven't seen him online that much. I haven't been on loads recently myself, to be fair. I don't really know, but I was like, I haven't seen him live that much. Did that? That's funny. Does playing on wired improve ping? Yeah, you should never play on wireless. This is the problem with console gamers, man. They think playing on wireless is okay. It's not okay. Like, if you play on a wireless connection, you are not allowed to ever complain about your connection. Just never. I don't allow it. I don't accept it. It is not acceptable to play on a wireless connection. Well, no, sorry. You play on a wireless connection if you want. That's not a problem. But you're not allowed to moan about connection, you know? Nah, he was away. SLB Liverpool thing with Bates and a bunch of other YouTube creators. Look at him. Mr. Big Time. I don't care. Good block. Yeah, and he's away start of December as well. Vertigo, because we're doing our like Christmas do in the Discord with the boys that I speak to. So Rocco will be there for that. So he's away then for that weekend. It's good feet, good fake. I have some meta players, but my game still feels unresponsive. Please help. In what way does it feel unresponsive? In what context, my friend? Two-footed. Such a part-timer. Yeah, literally. Literally. Slow and sluggish. You play on a wired connection, wireless connection, you live really far away from the server. My defenders are just everywhere when I play balance and keep them in position. Opponents still find a way to break through despite me controlling the game. 4-2-3-1 for 1-1-2 defenso. Planning to buy a 20-meter Ethernet cable. Respect. Respect. The challenge, Van Dijk. Ah! Mudryk. Oh. Tried to just run him. I'm in trouble. I pulled him out of position and also Thiago Silva. Hello, Shiko. How are you, mate? You all? He's off. He's off. I'll hit it anyway, just for fun. Have some of my hard-earned money, son. Thanks, mate. Thanks. Charles, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for 7 months, mate. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Thank you for the love and the support, bro. Ad-free viewing, squad of views in the Discord server, and also access to our ebook, which is also in the Discord server. Thank you for the love, mate. Appreciate you, bro. GG's, mate. Did the patch 2 Evo think? I'm not sure, bro. I've not looked. Why do players feel slow and sluggish in some games? And is it just placebo? I mean, the server thing is obviously definitely a conversation. But other than that, people don't take into account, Hayden, opponent's matchup, how the opponent plays is very different to the next opponent. What formation they've got, what tactics they're running, what players that they're running. You might not be triggering your runs, all that sort of stuff. Are you finding the new patch? Same as before, really, mate, I think. You think Mbappe will win? Yes, I do. I do. Okay. Anyone doing anything tonight? It's Thursday night, which means Thursday night football for me. Thursday night football, chat. I'm excited. Come on. Cool. Mbappe comes, all I'm doing for sure. It'll be Spenny though. Spenny. Jim, love it. What you working, mate? The chest and back. Got wrestling training. It's not be wrestling training. Go on. Nice passion. Meant to pass that to Rice, but I put too much power on it. Might go for a late evening run. Go on, George. Go on. Push today. Nice. Nice. Like it, like it. Push, pull, legs. What a bro split that is, by the way. What a pro split that is. 1.1 mil in the bank, that's for sure. That's some fodder as well. Ooh. Boy, what do you think of... yeah, Cry looks good. He's always very good on the game. Very reliable in front of goal. Just going to rate this. Play for the corner if it don't go in. Yeah, it's fine. Daily gym session. I did push today. Cool. I pushed myself out of bed. That count. Van Dijk is actually the counter to Van Dijk. Isn't it? Working 7-7, push pull legs is the GOAT. I'm in trouble. Nah, Van Dijk's there. It's too quick. I turned into him. That was silly. Push pull legs, the staple of life. Who's the opponent's number 3 on the left? Who's the opponent's number 3 on the left? Karachui, the left back. Karachui. I have a rule about running only 2 times to do it 1. Making last orders at the pub, or number 2, you're being chased. Nah, running's class, man. Up there running. Have I used Alonso? What, Chabby? I haven't actually, no. I think I'd like him, though. Long ball pass plus play style. Ooh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice, that would. Excuse me, sorry. How do you like Thiago Silva? At the minute, I don't. Don't think he's that good. To be fair. How he does though. Beers, kebab, watch the football. Go on. I need to, in the football that I play, I need to take my GoPro and record it, you know. I'd love to show you some of my misses. All the bangers. Block. He looks really good, doesn't he, Jamie? He does look really good, mate. FC 24 card of the day. I'm going to be honest with you, Hayden, mate. I can't give you one. I can't give you one, bro. Can one of the mods refund that? There isn't anyone right now that I'm like using that's not like new. And I go, oh yeah, I'd recommend you lot to all go and get that. You know? No, definitely not Thiago Silva. Definitely not. It'd probably be Mudryk, actually. I think Mudryk with the upgrade is actually a bit more better. Why did Courtois just dive into the air? What play styles are in real life, Alex? That's a ball. Manual heading skill gap. Probably power shot. And that's probably about it. Definitely not relentless. Definitely not relentless, that's for sure. Yeah, Rob don't make the tactical fouls on a Thursday, to be fair, because it's like a friendly friendly game. But on Monday he does. How's Silver so far? Not that great, to be honest, mate. I don't think he's that fantastic. Is Morello's SBC card worth the upgrade? Yeah, I like the look of him a lot, actually. I think he looks pretty decent, Dino. Is she fit, you missus? Yes, mate. I would say so. I mean, she's like 7 months pregnant right now. So, depends if you're into that. Which she might be. I don't know. Declan Rice, man. Tell me a DM who can move like that. I have Blanc, but between Vidic or Silva, so I guess Vidic it is. Thoughts on long ball, Al? What the tactic? Can be useful in certain areas. I don't use it as I did like starting though. Incisive pass. I definitely have incisive pass. I mean, I used to be a goalkeeper, so I got a pretty decent long ball pass. But yeah, probably just power shot. That's probably my. That's probably my my thing. My pay style plus. Rob, you in the stream? Or anyone that's played football with me. I'd probably say that, right? Not gold though, just silver, chat. Just a rocket. Got no aim. Just a rocket. Either goes in or it goes out and I lose the ball. Good feet. Yeah, I can't help you there. Would you say Vidic is better than Silva? Yeah. Where can I refund channel point redemptions? Go into mod view. I think it's at the bottom there. I think it's in the bottom. How is Perlo? I actually quite like him, Sammy, to be fair, mate. Quite like him. He's been pretty decent. Pretty decent indeed. Tick, tick, tick. Found it. Lovely. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for chilling in today's stream. I appreciate you all. Hope we're all doing well and having a good day. Whatever we're up to. Just hit it early. W mod. As a Barca fan, I'll be watching Thursday night football. As a Barca fan. Didn't you play Tuesday? Didn't you lose to Galatasaray? No, not Galatasaray. You lost to someone, right? The other day, Barca? Bullet! How are you, my friend? You well? Thank you so much for coming in with 6 months, mate. Very kind of you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Shakhtar, that was it, Shakhtar. Thanks for the love, mate. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, because Galatasaray are in United's group, aren't they? All right. Tick, tick, tick. Come on, Modric. Oh, I got Megst. I'm in trouble. I'll move the keeper, though. Oh. I thought he'd just catch it, to be honest. Is Bowen fodder? Probably. It's Parlo, man. He's so good. You're welcome, Hayden. Yeah, there just isn't anyone right now, mate, that I'd give you, really. That's a crazy ball. I'm hitting that. Oos! You're welcome, Omelette. Oh. I went with the 83 times 3, mate. 83 times 3. Oops. Anybody? No point in playing. Division 2. I'm enjoying it, mate. Yeah, just don't play it. How have the 85 upgrade pages? Anyone seen some? I've not done it. How they been for you, chat? If you did them, were the road to the knockout card SBC any good? Good block. Thiago Silva. Dynamite for me. One word, avoid. Is that bad? I think Beckham's really good, mate. He was obviously just a pretty spenny SBC at the start, wasn't it? So many people did that. Polo. Can you, like, get into the polo sort of locations, mate? Oh, yeah, that's me, Charlie, mate. That's me. If I hit it and I hit it well, you're not stopping it. If I hit it and I hit it as I normally do, it's going powerful, wide, and over, and we've lost a ball. I lost 2 balls 2 weeks in a row. Oh, like a ball 1 week in a row, 2 weeks. Right, let's buy some new balls. Yeah, I don't think he's worth that. West Ham have been on a bit of a ropey. It's a good ball. No. West Ham have been a bit ropey recently, right? In the league. Why can't Odegaard play that pass? Never. Don't mention us, thanks. You reckon Kanate is better than Varane? I really like Kanate's gold, so I don't know. Maybe. That's a great ball. That's a great ball. Blanc versus VVD, though. There is only one winner. One Mudryk. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. I thought the touch might have been better there. Maybe if I had the first touch play style on him. Might have been capable. It was good, though. It's good footwork. It's great footwork. Let's go. Let's go. Been shocking lately. If 71 depth was fixed, the gameplay would feel great. Yeah, but the RW, I keep having to say this to people. It's not 71 depth that's the problem. It's the 46. It's 46 depth and above. That's what activates the automatic AI press. The 71 depth gives you an automatic offside trap as well, which obviously helps keep a higher line, right? But people are struggling with the press, and the press comes naturally from 46 and above. That's where that's where the frustration lies. You know? I'm doing well, Tiara. How are you? Thanks for the follow. Ooh. Colin Perlo. Ooh, I'm panicking. I am panicking. Haaland, leave me alone. In. That's better, Silver. Get it gone. What do you think I made? They made it that way? I don't even think they acknowledge what they've done, to be honest. GG, mate. How's your stream going? Yeah, it's going good. Thank you, Tiara. I'm going to lower it this weekend, see how I do. Is that all of my games done today? It is, isn't it? VVD is insane. Yeah, VVD's a joke. VVD's a joke. I need to pick my level 10 player, chat. No, Alex, I've tried them all. 71 is the number. 46 is a press, but you see the difference when your defense drops into your box. No, so 71 keeps you the higher line RW. So if you're defending in your box, you have a higher line, yes. But that's not what that's not what people are struggling with. The people are struggling with, as soon as they win the ball, the automatic AI press. No? We're Division 2 at the minute, mate. Obviously, just got relegated from the Elite Division. I'm taking Xerxes, I think. Just a big boy, chat. Silver worth doing? I don't think so at the minute. No, we're okay. Thank you, Tiara. Awoni is good. You like him? I want to go with a big boy, though, to be fair. I'm doing well, Binkerton. How are you, my friend? You well, you well, you well? Nice thing to wait till at the end of the season. I want my big boy. My big boy. 6'4", medium low, 95 strength, terrible aggression. That has aerial. So at least I've got someone to come off the bench with a big boy. You know? I'm glad you're well, mate. Looking fit. Yeah, it's because you missed me, wasn't it, mate? It's because you missed me. Right, I need 3 more wins so I can do tomorrow. How are you, mate? Thank you so much for 3 months at tier 1, bro. Very, very kind of you. Thank you for the love and the support. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you, bro. 46 drops into the box. No water offside. You know if you're Division 2 what I'm saying? Yeah, RW. You're not understanding the conversation that me and you are having. Me and you are having the conversation that if you run 71 depth, you get an automatic press and automatic AI offside trap, which is very strong right now. What I am saying isn't the thing that people are struggling with, isn't the automatic offside trap. It's the automatic press, which comes in at 46 depth and above, right? That's what people are struggling with, my friend. So it doesn't matter whether you run 71 depth, whether you run 60 depth. The AI press will still be there, you know? Hey, Alex, do you think Thiago can replace Koundé or pace be an issue? I wouldn't go and replace Koundé with Thiago Silva purely for the simple fact of if I was placing Koundé, I'd be wanting someone to come in that's a little bit more physical, a little bit taller. And obviously, Thiago Silva's only 6 foot, so I wouldn't do that, no. I'd wait. Where have you read about the 46 depth affecting AI press in EA's patch notes before the game came out? If in doubt, get VVD. Yeah, there's always that. I need 150 more XP for a 1 of 3, 83. Where can I get some more XP, chat? Where can I get some more XP? I literally don't have any. Sad. Sad. Ultimo wingers, defender center. Yeah. The automatic overload ball sides. Boring. Really. Boring. They should never have introduced it. I actually need to keep working through that, don't I? I want to try and use untradeable cards here, but I don't think I have any. Got a few. Probably Friday. Tomorrow, I think, OG. Friday tomorrow? Tomorrow, I think, mate. Defto, thank you for 3 months, so, bro. I appreciate you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Sorry you missed me yesterday. You're welcome, mate. It's only if he wins it, though. Because we don't know for sure. Do we? We don't know for sure. Do. I'll show you the thing, mate. Here you are. Who the person? Who was it who asked? Kokos. Defensive positioning. When using a depth of higher than 45, players will attempt to mark opponents high up the pitch and field, close the ball possessor, cutting off possible passing lanes. This can open up gaps for the attacking team to exploit if the initial press is broken. When the ball is close to the sideline, the defenders will attempt to close down the ball carrier due to reduce their near passing support and options. This can leave the far side of the pitch open to attacking opportunities. There you are. My friend. My friend. I've sleeping all day. So it's time to go out. That's me, guys. After sleeping all day, my dog has decided it's time to go out. Have a good afternoon, all. No worries, Charlie. Take care, mate. What makes you say? I just don't think he feels that great in game, Ali, to be honest. Just don't think he feels that great in game, really. Where am I at with this Centurions thing? Is it in live? It's like no, it's milestones, isn't it? I never got left to do. 38 out of 40. Get a rare electron players pack. If I do 2 more, let's do 2 more then. Let's do 2 more, I think. That is true, actually, yeah, because they give you 100, don't they, George? That is very true, mate. I was just trying to see how close I was to getting like another pack, really. You know when the next ones come through. Oh, we've got enough there to do 1 more, which is beautiful. Every 10. Where did I get that information? On their pitch notes, mate. Here. The first gameplay pitch notes they ever did for FC24. My friend. Give me 1 more card, baby. Definitely not a Neymar. That's for sure. That's for sure. You like him, do you, Malcho? What am I eating? A grenade protein bar. Cookie dough one. Right, I'm going to get a drink. I've run out of drink. Then I'll open the pack, right? I'll be happy. Won't be too long. I am back. Do you plan on finishing that Vidic SBC? Yes, mate. I'll try and do all the icons, I think. Hello, everybody, you all. Nice to see you, mate. Hello, Alessio. Madison. How bad's his injury, by the way? Woohoo. Oh, a little double. Let's go. I love seeing this. Someone's just replied to a lad saying that attacking AI on FIFA 22 was good. Attacking AI has been dead literally since for as long as we can remember. Hello, Hills. How are you, my friend? You well? Silu. Thank you, my bro, for coming in with 11 months of your prime. That is very, very kind of you. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for the love and the support. Big J, thanks for the follow as well, mate. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. This is what, like, chuckles me, like, right? So I put this tweet out yesterday saying something that might people understand regarding AI movement. I feel like I can't move. I can't move my players. My players don't make attacking runs. My passes never go through. And then moans about defending. I said, if your players aren't running, you need to trigger runs. Tap L1, LB to send them long, RB, R1 to send them short. Then you can use creative runs and player lock to take it even higher. The tactics aren't going to save you if you aren't making movement yourselves with quick give and goes, triangles and so on. In terms of your defenders open up, that's not you right stick switching. That's tracking runners, applying pressure for second one press and manual press. Hope it helps. Sweaty Banana says, this is... You send them on a straight runs with L1 or call them with R1. What you need is more creative attacking and stops back and forth, not sending for a straight run. As we can't have a game where you have to play like we have to do a 5 meter pass. And I said, well, you can send them on a diagonal run with creative runs. I don't want a straight sprint diagonal run or octopus hands player lock. I need to move the players. I want intelligent player movement with runs in different direction or stops movements and so on. Which AI movement, attacking AI movement needs to be better. I've said, yeah, well, the AI movement should be better, but if you're already tapping L1 to trigger a run, then flicking the right stick to do a creative run to go on a diagonal isn't much harder. You're misreading my point. I don't want to send strikers on diagonal runs either. I want players to move naturally, seeking open space, do runs, movements, and start to be able to passes. That's not what's needed hotfix, like creative runs. This is where I get a little bit confused. The way people want this game to be played, right? Attacking AI should do everything for me, but defensive AI should do nothing. Right, and then this guy here says that FIFA 22 attacking AI was good on that, and it just wasn't. It was the exact same, right? It's what I don't understand. Like, yeah, attacking AI isn't great, but you have tools with creative runs and player lock to use to get more out of your players, and then people just go, yeah, but I don't want to do that. Oh, what do we want then? I mean, tired little Hills. Go on, mate. I've been going well, bro. That's what I don't understand. Like, yes, attacking AI needs to be better, but you also have tools to make it better yourself. So I don't understand why people don't want to do it. I don't understand. You know? So he wants to go into the work for him. Here's my thoughts. Why should I have to make runs? It's a video game. I played football for over 30 years. Okay, so in that case then, Graph, the AI should track every run. They should tackle for you. They should header for you. Like, what do we want, mate? Like, what are we wanting here? You know? But what do we want? Do we want any form of skill? Like, attacking AI should be making some movement, for sure. It should be better. But if you can use tools as well to make it in your own way with a player lock and a creative run, isn't that like good, you know? You know? Yeah, of course you can't control all players. But if it, like, you know, who was it who said there? Graf said that, you know, why should I have to do that? The game should just do it for me. To an extent. But it shouldn't do it all for you. You know? Not all. Just want things like free roam custom tactics to actually work. So my players find space. Right, where am I? Do I need to do champs, chat? Have I done any champs this week? No. All I'm saying is you can send up to 5 runners at one time. You can send those 5 runners all on creative runs should you wish, and then you can play lock them as well. It's a quick fix for a very, you know, bad AI movement, but it's certainly possible, right? Where's my who did I do? I did what's his face? Didn't I? Newcastle bloke Gordon. Here we are. There's moments in the game when all your players are standing still. You know, the same player would then complain the AI defense is not good enough. Well, this is my thing, Zubro. You know, this is where I find it a very fascinating conversation. Do you get Gordon in? Can you play right wing, Gordon? Left wing, and he can play right wing. We drop Rodrigo for a few games. See what this Gordon's like. I don't imagine him to be all that great, but we could do it, couldn't we? What do we need on him? What do we need on him, chat? Composure's not great. Agility and balance is a bit questionable as well. He's not a fantastic card, to be fair. Precision passes. Precision passing trigger runs towards the space. Work well. Precision lob pass works well with that. I don't really use the precision passes. I don't really like them myself, mate. I don't really like them. I'll go finisher. Still use trigger runs that the AI is literally playing for the opponent in defense. Why not balance it out? Yeah. Yeah. But then... So this is the thing, Graf. You don't want attack. You don't want AI to be good for the defense. You want that nerfed, right? You don't like that. Why is then the solution? Okay, let's make attacking AI better to counteract it. Why not nerf defensive AI so it's terrible, and then leave attacking AI how it is, and then go, okay, now you got to play a lot. Now you got to do creative runs to do it. How about that? You know. Play lock is not easy to do for everyone. I can do it in casual. If your opponent is good, my skill's not enough. Don't think I'm the only one. Yeah, no, of course, right. It's a hard skill to do, but triggering up to 5 runners at a time isn't that difficult. But then again, it's what do you want? Like, do you want the game to do stuff for you or not? You know, where are we? I need to bring Bamba on, chat. Someone remind me, yeah? Bring Bamba on. Bring Bamba on. Bring Bamba on. He's not been that great, Defto. Creates a skill gap. Sure, that's a good thing. I'd be all for this, Hills, right? Make attacking AI unbelievable. Nerf defensive AI and create the skill gap in defending. Make people have to right 6 switch, second man press, track runners, stay with runners, and so on. That's where I'd go. If it was my choice, that's what I'd do. I would make attacking AI unbelievable. Give you runners galore. And then make defensive AI terrible. And make people make decisions. Do they want to track it or do they not? You know? Yeah, exactly that, Frank. But then, if you go to the majority of people's complaints about this game to start off with, it's, I can't defend, I can't defend, I can't defend. They're never going to make it so defending is, like, really difficult because people will just stop playing. You know? Does Gordon best feel quick? I'll do. That's a nice goal. No, of course not, Graf. We're having a conversation, mate. Having a conversation, bro. Everyone's entitled to their own, like, opinions and views, and that's why I asked for them, because I like to counteract to it and, you know, give my opinion across to it. You like to give yours. Everyone wants different things in the game. Like, it's always going to be the case, mate. Claire Ball didn't right ring. What more could you ask for? Alex, why would you not start Bamba and sub him? Just purely for Kev, mate. Obviously, I'm trying to use these other cards, aren't I? I know some people do quit. I'll probably sub him on in a minute, to be fair, just in case this guy does go, because it's early and champs in it. FT24 is one of the best releases of the game since FIFA 17. You think? You like it, do you, Hugo? Which player did I take for level 10? I took... what's his name? Zerky? The tall guy, mate. I need to put him on my bench, actually. I need to put him on the bench. Xerxes, that's it. Xerxes. Let's get Bamba on. I think the frustration of the game can be so much more. Let's just stick a few actual fans in with the program to show them what we want. I don't think it's as easy as that, though, mate. Theo on 1, unlucky. I don't think it's easy as that. Yeah, definitely, George. Yeah, I don't think it's as easy as that. I wish it was, but I don't think it is, to be honest. You know, I don't think it is. Do. Wasn't she the evil lady from Game of Thrones? Cersei? Cersei. Yeah, she was. She was. I like the fact that AI is not that good. I'd rather spend my time to improve my game for having some meta tricks that won't work. Can't believe he's just absolutely cold in, you know? Pretty incredible, that. Oh! His movement on 1 chem is different. He can't defend also. Yeah, but neither can Balde. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Theo Hernandez on 1 chem compared to Balde on 3? Hasn't Theo Hernandez still got better defending? Didn't realise he was bringing the keeper out all that late. Should have finessed it. There's so much room. Anthony Gordon can whip a ball in. Interesting. That is fascinating. I've got Dunk here. Yeah, that's going to be tough. On it go! That was bad. That was bad. That was very bad. Oh, Hills. We're having our like Christmas do meet up, me and the lads in the Discord that I speak to. Like Rocco, Chris, Aubrey, Cowler, all of them lot. I've asked them, it's the weekend of when West Brom play Leicester at home. I've asked them, do they want to go to the game? All 10 of us. Go and see some West Bromwich Albion versus Leicester. Probably us lose, but you know. I thought it could be a good laugh. Take the boys up the Albion. Oh! Thanks, unlucky, mate. Odegaard, weak foot, terrible. Yeah, it's not great, is it? Not great. Yeah, we are very good defensively, mate. We are very, very good defensively. But Leicester obviously still very good. We've got some tough games. We've got Southampton this weekend. We've got Southampton this weekend. Leicester, Ipswich. Tough, mate. We've got a tough running. Tracking. Well, in De Bruyne. What play styles does Gordon have, actually? Look. 3 wins, please, for Leeds' sake. I mean, we've got Sarmiento coming back from injury now. DK, Maja, Swift, all back in like action with the ball on the training pitch. So we can just get through this next few weeks, start to get them boys back up in the build up to Christmas. We've got a decent chance at having a decent. We've a good chance at having a decent time going into transfer window, really. Rapid first touch and quick step. Okay, so a lot of drives with him, a lot of step overs. Yeah, near post really doesn't look like it's been touched, you know. Near post does not look like it's been touched at all. I mean, I don't really want Bamba on the ball, to be fair. He's not got this upgrade. He's still terrible. Oh, hello. See that? That was cheeky, wasn't it? That was unlucky from him. Go on then. Sad. I'm doing well, thank you, Moo. How are you, mate? It's worth doing some of the Evos, just get some fodder. As long as they're not paid for Evos, it can be. If you don't actually think any of them ever get anywhere near your team, yeah. It genuinely isn't actually that bad in that sense. It's obviously not what they were meant for, but starting to think people have pitch notes, but they just forget to press launch to install. I really feel that way as well this year. I don't know. I think a lot of the stuff that they've changed this year just doesn't seem to be impacting in the gameplay. Really. Struggling since the rivals reset last week and leading, struggling in 2 now. Everyone's kind of making their way back up, mate. So don't stress. It's not a race. You've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. What's the best right back for playing down the line? I think Hakimi's good at it, mate. Just started streaming also, dude. How long have you been streaming for? Many years, mate. Many years. When is the ebook being released? It's live, Cam. It's just not on the website yet. It's live, mate. How's Gordon? Feels pretty quick. Same, Aiden. It happened to me last year. It's like a glitch in the game. Oh, man. Advice for defending cutbacks: use advanced defending to shoulder barge people off the ball, and then use partial team press, double tap and hold R1 RB, and you get a partial team press which will cover 2 of the players in the lane. It'll be really good. Oof. I read it. Sad. Really sad. Yeah, what's up, Moo? Just back tradable Salah. Planning to play a month if it comes out. Like here, you can double tap and hold R1. See how it like grabs Declan Rice to like go and put pressure on that player? It'll be good in those sort of areas, mate. I will say one thing. I've been trying more of these L2 balls, swerve on demand DB. You know, they put something in the pitch notes this time round about it not activating right. I seem to be getting more Travellas. That one there with Odegaard was definitely a Travella angle, for sure. There it is with Bamba. Nice. We get to run that. Come out of company. Went back sharpish. Main tip for the vendor would always be having VPD. Yeah. Yeah. Is this an RTG team? Yes, mate. It is. We tried to complete every SBC on this RTG. That's our goal. Can I play that ball? I can. Beautiful through ball. Oh, lucky. When people sub to your channel and show support, What ways you get paid monthly when people subscribe? Even if they don't sub for the month, just a one-off payment. You have to reach a threshold of $50 before you can get paid. So anything from, like, if you made money in October, you're about to make $50 and then you get paid out on the 15th of the following month, mate. Your best place is Google, though, mate. Google has all these answers for you. But for Watkins to be completed, yeah, we will do him, Omelette. We will do him. We will. Should I buy it on sale? What, FC24? FC24 or is that who? Winner? You're welcome me. I mean, if it's on sale and you want it, then yeah. But I mean, like, what you do with your money, mate, is only an answer that you can really give, to be fair. It's your money. Your money. The best thing to always do is, if you're unsure, is download EA Play for like £3. You get 10 hours free. If you wanted to make an informed decision, but that's obviously something only you can make, mate. Good. Okay. Pull in. Green. Oh, it's sad. Gordon. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Tell me what camera settings you use. 1510 co-op, my friend. 1510 co-op. That's a good green. Unlucky. That's a really good green. Goalkeepers can't get the ball. Yeah, you can just walk past them. It's a bit silly. They're not great in that area, are they? Unfortunately. We're the Albion. We're the Albion. Good little ball, that. Good little ball. I wonder if the L2 one would have worked there. Hello, Andreas. You well? Nice to see you, mate. Oh, that's such a lovely ball. Messed it up, but that's a great ball from Alvarez. Great ball. Lucky. Busy day. Hope all being well, mate. Hope all has been well. Jesus. That through ball, yeah, it's crazy, wasn't it, Aiden? That incisive pass on Alvarez is actually quite nice in certain areas, I think. I think play styles are so, like, I don't know, game changing in a way. You know, if you're struggling to get something, it's like, well, if I'm trying to get through more through balls, and it's like, well, if I had someone with the incisive pass play style, it's so much easier. What's short one going so far? You know what? He's actually been pretty quick. I don't think he's going to be a great card. I think his composure's terrible. I think he's not the cleanest on the ball, but yeah, he's been okay. I think this is the sort of area where if you can just go right, draw in like a defender, and then just go, that's where he has that kind of joy. Trying to see if I can get an assist for Bamba, to be honest. Yeah, they are definitely exaggerated on, for sure, mate, for sure. Well, in Declan. It's a card that just still just amazes me, you know. Declan Rice. Trying to see if I can get the goal here with Alvarez. Save. Really good save. I needed the assist with Bamba for the evolution, so. Got him. Thiago Silva did enough to put him off. Right, I've added a few people from the Discord. If you can all message me your emails, get the ebook. And that will be that. GG's, bro. GG's. GG's. I actually don't know where we are with what do I need to be on? So if I score in one more rivals, 16 hours, score at least one goal in 15 separate rival matches, do I got to get an 83 times 3 as well? I didn't need to do that. That expires tomorrow night, right? We've got a bit of time on that. Maybe a little bit of rivals tomorrow as well. Big W, 5-1. Yeah, huge, mate. Huge. So I'll do one now. Go through one now, can't we? Get through one now. Obviously, sub Bamba on. Just need to have a quick look at Bamba, actually. Try and work out where we're at with evolutions. My evolutions. So I need to assist 10. Score and win 10, and then he'll get to an 83 and then an 87. It's a long-winded evolution, chat. Has there been any new evolutions since Tuesday? I think I haven't really paid attention to them, I must say. Five games away from Memphis. That Memphis Depay looks good, actually. It does look good. He does look good. You like it, do you, Ali? Send our money over for footy ball tonight. Okay, let's go. So if I win this, then we've done that one. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I thought he was going to step. Alvarez went offside, so I didn't think he was going to stay with it. Defending Balde. I'll actually take that from you, Balde. That was nice. Got to give credit where credit's due. And he actually did something right for a change. So, you know, if he does something right, we'll praise him. And every day he does it, so. Thiago Silva. Mudryk. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think we could eventually, if we could do a hero or icon upgrade SBC, upgrade the base ones we have. What, like, if you did this SBC, whatever cards you get, you could upgrade it. That'd be an even more of a gamble, wouldn't it? Can you imagine that? That'll be interesting. Not sure if we'd ever get it though. It's a good ball. It's a really good ball. I should do an L2 triangle there or a double tap triangle. I just did normal triangle. That's never going to work. any other way. Oh, go on, Mudrick. Ah, too much on it, Al. Really just an X would have worked. Maybe a square, little dink. Trap back. It's foul. Let that advantage go. On. Pull him Bellerin. I was panicking. Let's go, Mango. Division 1. Love that, brother. Don't really want to try any sort of like extravagant passes with Gordon, to be fair. That's a pen. That's a pen. I'm going to pause it and get Bamba on in case he leaves. We'll get Bamba on for Mudrick. Went 0-4 in the cup earlier, though. Yeah, welcome to skill-based matchmaking, bro. Welcome to skill-based matchmaking, where it's miserable. Miserable in that sense, you know? Who we got? De Bruyne. It's a great penalty. He saved it. Interesting. We fair old Gen, do you? Fair enough. Bamba masterclass incoming. Yeah, unfortunately not. Bamba in very good yet. Yet being the key word there. In my head, I said top left half. You know what it is? It's because I didn't ask anybody, did I? I didn't ask anybody where should I go. As if I asked, we would have been fine. You know? Do I use advanced defending? Yes, mate, I do. I'll like 87 Bamba Mango. I have no doubts about that. But right now, I'm running the 79 version, mate. So, he's not that great. Bless him. Ooh, you see that? Good challenge. R1 circle, that chat. Absolutely. Just to give me that ball. Good turn, Bamba. Good turn again. You know what? Fair enough. Fair play. He did okay there. Called you. Good block. See, Bamba is class. Don't give him that full sense of confidence, mate. It's terrible right now. But once he gets that 87, he might find a way on the bench. Run, Bamba! Why did you run? Good defending. 2 good turns. Yeah, that's about the only 2 good things he's ever done. Be happy. R1 circle. I am panicking. That'll do. Oos! have to use advanced, at least 10% improvement. Yeah, I've been preaching about it since day one, pretty much, mate. I think it's very good. Very, very good. Let's get Neymar on. Give me the man. Give me the one. Give me the only Neymar. I didn't know Boaz Maya was back at the Albion, you know? Back at the Albion? Nah, Bamba's still on, Suki. Bamba's still on, mate. He's just out here. Say packs for tomorrow's promo or no? From them really, Greybeard. If he looks in, he looks in. You know? I'll get back on side, Gordon. That's RB, I suppose. There's way too much going on right now. Get the Bruyne back. Stokey's got a brother or sister or giraffe. Stand. Beautiful. Recycle, shall we? Let's go. Pack 2 specials this week? Go on. Were they worth about 3p? Get off me! Amber's just trying to make a way in the world. He just wants to get upgraded. Leave me alone. It's my ball though. Well in, Balde. That's my unbelievable fullback. Ooh. Oh, I bottled that, to be fair. I bottled that a bit hard. 4p actually. No, I packed that credit card on Monday and Werner. Did ya? That's alright, isn't it? It wasn't no Icon Smith though, was it? Mate. Eh? I'm just gonna run. How do you get your defender to clutter the box like that? Right stick switching, using second man press, partial team press by double tapping and holding R1. Just being active in defense, really, mate. Go on, Gordon! I tried to shot cancel, but because I'm an old man, I missed the shot cancel window. So he shot. Is basically what happened there. Welcome to FC24 with Alexbee official. Oh, I just got smoked. What do you mean RW? They're two different features. Second man press and partial team press. Second man press presses the ball holder. Partial team press presses the two players that they might want to pass to. And then you press the ball holder. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm going for goal here, chat. I'm going for goal. All right. You believe? I believe. Do you believe? I'll tell you what. No, I'm not, because he's moved the keeper there. Beautiful. Peace. Oh. Come back. See, hit the corner flag. I was testing something. Mate. I was testing something, right? Yeah, I was testing something. Don't be rude. Ah. Alexbee official. Are you FIFA Ruben? Sorry, Ruben ACR with the red dot and the heartbeat sensor. I think a big battle you have, Hills, is that most people actually just don't know what they're talking about. You know, that is genuinely one of the issues. They don't look at something. They don't look at theory, as in what EA say it does, and then apply it in game and see what it does to then form a decision. You know, that's the problem, mate. That's one of the big issues I find. Oops. Whatever that test was, don't put that in the e-book then. Nah, I tried to shot cancel, but I'm a bit of a boomer. So I was really slow with it. Really slow with it. You know. Let's win. I'm trying. I'm trying. But he's smoking me out on the wing. I am panicking. Oops. That was bad. Oh, that's my favourite player, Bamba, on the ball, chat. Get it away from Bamba. Get it over this wing. Oos. Let's win faster. Have I qualified for champs? No, not yet. It's too much for us to do at the minute. Genuinely, there's too much for us to do. Penrith! There's no pen. If you don't ask, you don't get. Something I learned in this world, chat. You don't ask, you don't get. Look at that, Militao just tracking in the lane. GG. GG. I'm a boomer and I can shot cancel, so no excuse. Yeah, well, I'm a bigger boomer. You know? I'm a bigger boomer. Right, we just got a pack and I'm excited for the pack. Are we all excited, chat? Are we all excited for my pack? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I feel like this is where we get something good. I do. I do. I do. I do. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's Italian. It's never good, to be honest. It's never good when it's Italian, really. Is there any good Italians? Any? Who would you say is a good Italian, chat? Don't really feel like there's many, to be honest. I don't think we have much of an Italian audience, so don't worry. We've not upset anyone. Di Natale, Chiesa. Fabrizio Romano. I hate that bloke, Virgo. I've never known someone steal so much content in his life and make a living off it, and people just accept it. It's so crazy. Genuinely, it's so mad. Mario and Luigi. Wow, the disrespect. All right, mate, got the coins for Rooney. Is the best time to buy someone that expensive in case they drop. I mean, they're going to drop anyway, right? But if you like Rooney and you want Rooney, don't worry about the coin drop, mate. Just go out there, buy him, enjoy him, have him in your team. Just have fun with it, you know? Stokey George steals the most. Yeah, he does, but I'd also argue he probably doesn't make as much of a living off it as Fabrizio, does he? He loves it though, doesn't he, George? Loves it. He loves it, mate. Mr. Dolmio is surely the best Italian. His sauce is too expensive, man. What's wrong with Sainsbury's own? Or Aldi's own? That's where you shop. What's wrong with that? So I have kept all my gold commons. Are gold commons still selling at the minute? Or make your own. Or make your own. A lot of effort though, into that, really. A lot of effort, that. Sounds like you got too much time on your hands there, Willow. Mate. Gold common still selling, yeah? Advanced filters. Value high to low. Quality. Gold. Please make your own sauce. My nonna would be fuming to hear you buy your sauce. Yeah, I do. Militao for me, angry. I do buy my sauce. You know why? Because effort. I have to buy Alarian. Alarian's good, yeah. Alarian's good. Why are you Italian, Alessio? Is it okay to our Italian friends to break the spaghetti in half? Is that allowed? Correct. No. No, don't break it. What? Why is it a problem? Don't. Oh boy, owl me. Tell me why it's a problem. Tell me why it's a problem, and I'll believe you. All right, mate. Don't sell them all. I'm selling them all, mate. I want the money. I want the money. Before you plate it up, you get the scissors and cut it. Market dead. Too many promos. Breaking spaghetti is a deadly sin everywhere in the world. Someone give me the logical, like, the formula on why breaking spaghetti, putting it in half, is a... What does it do to the chemicals? What does it do to the food, the nutrients? Give me that. Give me that as a reason. Tell me. Tell me. If you can give me the actual reason why, I'll be on board with it. If it's just oh, you just shouldn't do it. We break the spaghetti? Yeah, so do I, Greybeard. Me and you can be pals, mate. You know? It's a similar bad luck that dates back in years in Italian culture. When I was younger, my nonna told me that if I break spaghetti before I cook it, Benucci would come round in the night and two-foot me. I'm going to Google this. Can I break spaghetti in half? You need to bend and twist the dry noodles at the same time. In the end, they found that first by twisting the spaghetti and slowly breaking the two ends together, the sticks... I don't answer it. There's no reason, chat. There's no reason why you shouldn't break up the spaghetti. I break them in half every time. So much easier. Mamma mia, no break spaghetti. Two-footed by Benucci might give her the desired search result. I break spaghetti. It's easy to get. Yeah. So no one can actually give me the formula on why you shouldn't. It's just a bit of like... Longer noodles taste better. Why would longer noodles taste better? You just putting more noodle in your mouth. You know, if you're into longer things in your mouth, that's fine. Length is life. There is no need to break it. Once they begin cooking, they'll fit into pot. The spaghetti formula of the spaghetti will be contracted and evaporated into bacteria, foaming the water to go off on waffling, by the way. Long noodles and meatballs. Long and thin, with 2 big balls around it. Like, what? What? All right, here's one. So, is it to the Italians, Alessio? Is it like this? Is it like if someone says you put the milk in first in a cup of tea before the hot water in a tea bag? Is it the equivalent of like that? Like, as in, so like if someone said to me, oh yeah, I'm making a cup of tea, and then they put the milk in first, and then they put the water in. Is that the same thing? No, I don't have spaghetti with ketchup, no. But is that the same sort of thing? Is it like that sort of rattleness that just like, it's just one of them things you shouldn't do, right? Yeah, I just read that burger. It's just wrong, yeah? It twists around your fork better when it's longer. It's wrong, Al. Can't explain it, mate. That's fine. So it's the same as putting milk in first in a cup of tea. Just the rules, yeah. All right, that's fine. I'll allow it then. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. You know, you're allowed to be annoyed by it. Yeah? It's fine. That's fine. I'll give it. I'll give it. Yeah, I'll give it. Sorry, chat. Just trying to make some coins back. It's like, which sock do you put on first, right or left? Always your stronger foot. Always put your stronger foot in first. So in that way, if someone walks through the door, you got a sock ready to, you know, 2-foot them or 1-foot them. You know, it's like a Newcastle fan keeping his top on at the game. Just feels wrong. They do love to take a top off at Newcastle, don't they? Ali, your whisper's open? No, mate. No. We have to be friends, Usama. Alright, that should be some money made, chat. Some money made. I'll put on my left, which is not my dominant foot, while you, sir, are a very weird individual. You know? That's not allowed, mate. That's not allowed. That's weird, that, my bro. That's weird. That is a bit weird. All right, chat. People. Lovely world. It's been a pleasure making friends today, Al. Dominant foot. Yeah, on his strong foot. Cheers for chilling. Cheers for chilling. It is time to end the day. Okay. Thanks all for the love. Going in for some spaghetti. I don't know what's for dinner tonight, mate. I don't know what's for dinner. I'll find out, won't I? I'll find out. I was gonna upload kind of the start of the stream as a YouTube video. But to be honest, people just get angry at me in the comments. So I'm gonna go and sort a few things out. I've got a coaching session in a little bit, so I'm gonna get ready for that. And I'll speak to you guys later, all right? I'll see you tomorrow. And then I got football tonight, yeah. So cheers for chilling. I appreciate you all. Hope you had a good time.